What's up, folks? It's an impromptu nerd chat with me and CBIZZLE. Get ready.
Day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone a superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
Yes, I did all the intros. What is up, folks? La Crucis in the chat from New Mexico. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
CBIZZLE in Texas. Cliff in New York. Mike joining us from Colorado. Thank you, guys.
I'm a transplant. I'm originally born and raised in Michigan.
Really?
Yes, born and raised Detroit, Michigan.
Yo, why is it that I've only been to Michigan twice, and why is it my instant reaction like, what was that like?
I get that a lot. When I was in college, I went to college out in Minnesota, and all my college classmates was like, "You from Detroit?" I said, "Yeah, I'm about to go back and visit my mom." "Oh, be careful." I'm like, why should I? I lived it my whole life.
Always like this.
Yeah, like I'm not going to go to the gas station at 3 a.m, so I'm good. You know, it's where you at. You know, what places you go to.
Perfect. I'm heartbroken. Where's the painting? Oh, the painting. Well, the room isn't done, girls. The room isn't done. The room is not done. What's up, Kenneth Bird? Hello, and thank you for dropping in. Did I get Ryan? We get Ryan in Tennessee. Thank you.
Double R.
Listen, I'm still trying to get used to people's names. I think La Crucis' real name is James. I'm like, what?
I just call him La Crucis.
So. Yo, look at Durs. I'm only here for that painting.
The painting and nothing else.
You know what? Like, when this room is done, I think I'm going to put the couch and the painting behind me here intentionally. And just like, that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
yes, sir.
I can't. I'm trying to see what reality is like for us.
Yes. I have, like, right now as I'm talking to you, I'm on one monitor. Everybody knows I got multiple monitors. I got another show on this monitor, work stuff on this monitor. I'm watching our show on this monitor. You know, help you get your watch hours. Want to make sure, you know, I got you covered. So if anybody see me looking up, because I'm looking at chat above me.
Right on. Well, now I gotta make sure that I gotta make sure the show is running over here too. You know what? I'll make sure it's running on the council channel, so that way I'm giving us some council watch hours. Because I'm that guy. All right. So I'm gonna set the quality to real low, so that it streams efficiently.
We should be fine.
We should, but I don't like taking chances.
I hear you. I feel you on that one.
Yeah. I'm so glad you appreciate the thumbnail that I whipped up for tonight.
Yeah. That was good. I was like, oh, that's slick how you just did the wordplay.
Yeah, you know, and I was just like, and you're like, there's no G's. I'm like, got it.
Yeah, I know my name is, you know, when they say it and I'm like, no, there's no G's. They're like, oh, really? I like, yes. So
But you know, when you say Couchin and Slouchin, it feels like there is a G and there isn't,
Yeah.
and like you know,
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
40, there's 48 mainland states, United States, we each have our own damn accents. Like
Yeah.
some of our states have multiple accents, like mine, as you can tell just by
Yeah.
listening to me. And
Same here. You got Texans, Mexicans. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Brother John's in
Californians.
the house. CBIZZLE will be joining us on the 16th, Brother John, because I booked him and forgot about it because I'm dumb.
No, you're busy. You on so many shows this past week. So
This has been my week, right?
yes.
Because I did that big ass Saturday evening stream with Mike and TM Nerdy. Then I hopped on a little bit with Mad Spidey, and then Sunday it was the council movie thing. Then collecting with Durs, and then I did Trev's anniversary at 10 o'clock, and then Monday night I was busy, but it's funny because it was almost 4 hours of Between the Lines. But I'm the one who originally connected Toy Games with Scotty, so I was like thrilled with that, and I'm watching it, and of course I begged Izzy to substitute for me on the Council of Comics for Keys and Hot Comics, which was fantastic. I could not have asked for a better substitute. He was so hot and ready. I love it. You know, like they were like, let's talk CGC slabs. And he's like, yeah, let's talk CGC slab. Let me break it down for you, you know? Yeah. Oh my God. Sam's really good. He's just like, so thanks for coming on. Cliff will take good care of you. If he doesn't, let us know. The council will deal with him. They will too. They will.
Oh, don't worry. I'm texting right now.
They'll corner me. I am hoping. I mean, everyone's schedule is more complicated than mine, so I really want Green Shirt Guy, aka Ronaldo. He is an artist, right? So I would love for him to be on Between the Lines. So I connected him with Travis. So fingers crossed. Oh, crisis question already. I have not watched it yet, and I've heard nothing but trash talk about it. So now I'm like,
I haven't watched it either.
You know, they're like, this was an hour and 40 minutes or 30 minutes. They could have shown this in a half hour. What were they doing? You know, like I've never seen them trash an animated universe so quickly and thoughtlessly. You know, and that was one of the nicer reviews.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the reviews. Also, I haven't watched Echo yet because I don't have Disney Plus anymore.
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu?
Yes.
I don't have Hulu either. I'm a YouTuber, so I watch a lot of YouTube. Unless somebody bootlegging it.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to encourage that sort of behavior on a live stream. So I actually did get to my LCS this week. So let me show you some stuff.
Okay, sweet.
Oh wait, no. Let me show you my heartbreak.
Okay.
Let me show you my heartbreak.
And I'm going to pull up my pull list so I can see if we're matching on our pulls. Wait, what is that? What is that?
Yeah.
Is that tape?
Yes. So
is that tape?
I won this. I won this for $40, right?
No.
And it was perfect. And I dared to take it out. And when I was slipping, and I do this thing where I curl the tape over when I put the book back in. Well, the tape popped right up and slapped right against the book.
Oh. Okay. I have to ask. No. So I've been wondering what my collecting goals are for 2024.
Oh no. So this was a sign that my collecting goals for 2024 are going to be the Invaders and the Defenders.
So this is why I buy the resealables.
The Resealables have betrayed me too. I can't
What?
win. Yes, if you are not careful, or things get out of your control, which happens to me unfortunately more often than not. They will betray you. So you gotta be real careful. Real careful.
Yeah.
So it is just something else. Oh, what is up, Black Crown Comics? You know what? I love the fact that his nickname is BCC is just a little too close.
I'm not touching that one. Me and him both was in the same category for best new channel, and I was rooting for him.
Listen, I've never seen a small channel so popular and on fire. I'm like, why don't you have 2,000 subs? The people you have on come with 2,000 or 3,000 subs. You know,
right?
I was like, I know people with channels with 10,000 subs that want some of the dudes that you have rolling in.
I looked at him. I was like, "Oh, he's in that category. Well, I lost."
Yeah, but and imagine if the three of us are in there next year. I was like, "Well, this is shit."
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, but I'm a ruthless campaigner, as we established this year, so that's be trouble.
Yes, you are, but you ruthless in a good way.
Oh yeah, like and I did it from a good place mostly.
Yeah.
But we all know that you send the wrong fiery words my way, and I'm gonna lose it. I'm trying to figure out like how I'm gonna do my stack here. Like,
yeah, I got my pull list pulled up.
I still have a stack of canvas boards over here from the canvas that I bought for Between the Lines.
I have 14 books in my pull. Like I said, I didn't pick them up today, but I am picking them up this Friday. I get paid Friday, and I'm off work. So
one of my New Year's resolutions is to stop the shit with the new books and I'm only getting what I absolutely like, and stop the FOMO, stop the bull, just let it go.
I let go of the FOMO, but a lot of books I've read, I actually got a video coming up talking about it. I tried my hardest to do a top 10 best writers. I couldn't, so I'm doing a top 20. That's how many books I've been reading. The list is already made. I just got to actually film it.
I saw your top 10 artists, and I love every 5 seconds. You're like, once again, this is not in any particular order. I know this is number 2, but it's not number 2 in order. He's just another person I really enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah. Like this video.
I have to say that because I don't want my comment section on fire.
And what's funny? I have not been enjoying the writing on Avengers, so I completely forgot about it. And then you put up some beautiful art, and I'm like, why can't we have the best writing with the best art? Because I'll leave if the art is too trashy, I'll leave too. The new Captain America, that art sucks, and I left it behind.
I think I do have Jed McKay as one of my top 20 writers.
Ooh.
But he does other books, so like Moon Knight, and he did my favorite book was my favorite independent book was Magic the Gathering.
Oh, I did enjoy his Moon Knight. I will say that.
Yeah.
All right. So let's power through my books of the week, and you let me know how I did against your list, especially now that I cut things down.
Yep.
All right. First up, my view is wrong. We got Titans Beast World.
Oh, damn it. I should have went to the store and put that in my box.
Right? Another great particular.
I have that title. So far we're almost twinsies, but I just got cover A.
Yeah. Voggs is here too. What's up, Voggs?
Hey, Voggs.
I like the Beast World story, but I'm not losing my mind over it. So this issue may end up in one of my giveaway boxes.
Yeah. It's been a good story so far. I'm behind. I'm still reading stuff from December.
I need you to catch up because I hate Amanda Waller so much, and I need someone to hate her with me.
So I read Waller versus Wildstorm. And I agree with you.
And for some reason, they seem to think that that's the personality that she should have all the time.
Exactly. No.
Right? I'm like, she's an egomaniac who only knows how to lose. She did win Earth 3. She conquered
True.
Earth 3, right?
True.
And I
True.
gotta give
Yep.
that up to her. But she's like, I'm gonna release Zod from the Phantom Zone, plant a kryptonite bomb inside him and control him. He heat visioned that shit out in a mirror.
Yeah, he did.
And now he's turned a planet with 2 suns into a weapon. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be great for everybody. All right. And he's trying to resurrect his Kryptonians, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. This shit with Beast Bro. I'm like, I'm sorry, you helped orchestrate the creation of someone called Dr. Hate, Lord of Chaos, put him to work on Beast Boy, and when shit got out of hand, you're like, why can't you fix this? And he's like, get a Lord of Order. You know? So she's too stupid, like she's too dumb. I don't want Amanda Waller dumb. I want her like cunning and executing. Like,
Yes.
like Justice League Unlimited Amanda Waller is my favorite Amanda Waller, right?
I can see that. Yeah. Yeah.
Because she knows the line. She knows when it's gone too far. She knows when she has to course correct. She's the one that tells General Eiling, he goes, I know how you feel, but I know how to work with them. Right?
Absolutely.
And I'm like, that's the Amanda Waller I want. I was like, you're giving me this psycho, these supers need to die, Amanda Waller. And I was like, y'all been watching The Boys too much, haven't you? With that, we got Miles Morales.
Twinsies. That's on my list.
It's the best Spider-Man book on the market.
Yes.
Until now. But we'll get to that in a minute. I also picked up Action Comics.
I did not pick that up. I'm limiting my Superman books.
You may be limiting them. It's only 3 issues of action that Jason Aaron is on, and it's an Bizarro story. And this was really great. I was impressed. It started off super crazy, and that's how I like it. Action-packed and crazy.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Now we're definitely twinsies because Rise of X.
Yes. Yes. We are twinsies. Yes. Now I haven't read The House.
Hey Brian.
You know, I haven't read the issue from last week yet, but I can't wait to dive into both of those.
The issue from last week is dicey.
Yeah.
Some of it feels very rushed, but the last story, if you're like me, you know exactly what's going on, and it is hot.
Oh, I can't wait. I finished Dark X-Men. And I finished Alpha Flight because there was just a mini series.
Yes.
And Dark X-Men was great. I really enjoyed it with Melon Pryor and Undead Havoc. So yes, I can't wait. And we get some bunch of new titles coming in a few weeks, a few months.
I'm just mad because all the rumors seem to be coming true, and one of the rumors is setting Madeline up as a villain again.
Yep. Send her up as a villain.
And I'm like, why are we doing this? Why? I was like, I'm also like, and the thing is, she's a genuinely sympathetic villain. You know? Like, I'm like, stop ruining everything. I'm like, give her a chance. Nothing pisses me off more than Ileana. Ileana is the one who's like, sign here. You get to be the Goblin Queen. It's all good. I'm like, no. I was like, do you know what I want? I want vengeance. I want a story where we go after Ileana and take her down for all her sins. All right? Turning her brother into the Juggernaut. It's like, bitch, you knew you weren't going to take the stone. You knew it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we want to talk about a really good Spider-Man book. It has finally arrived.
Oh, yes. I didn't get that cover. We are twinsies. I added Ultimate Spider-Man to my pull. So it's at this. I did not know that was coming out until late today. That cover. That's another cover. I should have gotten all 3. Yep. I should have gotten all 3. Oh my goodness.
This is a phenomenal Spider-Man story, or a phenomenal start to a Spider-Man story. Let me not get ahead of myself. Oh, look, now, Phil, he read it and he liked it. Thank you, Phil.
So is this an ongoing Spider-Man, right? This not a limited series. Okay, cool.
So, there's a lot of wild speculation online that Marvel is tanking the real Peter Parker Spider-Man because Sony has got too many fingers in that pie, right?
Correct. Same thing they did with Fantastic Four.
Right. Well, that was and X-Men. That was way more vindictive. Way more
Yes.
vindictive. Wolverine was dead for 5 years, and I think the
Yep.
Fantastic Four was missing for 5 years.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, I was like, that is some shit. When Superman died, Superman was dead for 2 years, and I thought that was like incredible. You know?
Yes. Yes. Because Wolverine is one of their flagship heroes.
Exactly. And they were like, yeah, the new Wolverine is X-23, and you've got Old Man Logan, so like eat the crumbs, peasants, and off we go.
Yeah.
and the writing on the majority of the X books was near trash level.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I
and then
I hate to
comes
say
in.
that, but I agree.
But it's true. And then Hickman comes
Yeah.
in, it's like, and you know what's really funny? The best X-Men book was with all the weird characters like Old Man Logan and Psylocke and like all these people who really didn't fit anywhere. That was the best book because essentially, we don't give a shit about them, so write whatever you want. So you can it's great, right?
Yeah.
And the Amazing Spider-Man, I feel so bad for Zeb Wells because I talked to him not this New York Comic Con, but the last one, and we had such a good conversation. And you're a sweetheart, man. We had an excellent conversation, and I really felt like, because I told him, I was like, listen, this series has kind of been dragging, and the heartbreak on his face, and we have it on camera too, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, but the last issue was amazing. I just need you to know that. And it really like got me all fired up, and he like smiled. And when we were off camera, like I had this feeling that he had good plans and intentions for Spider-Man, but like he obviously can't talk about if he's being told not to do certain things editorially. So and then of course
I will say this. I'm going on record. This is recorded, somebody can watch it again. I'm going on record. I am enjoying Gang War.
Right. But are you enjoying Peter in Gang War? No, because if you notice, everyone is in action. Miles is in action. Ms. Marvel in action. She-Hulk and what's her name? Who's
Miss Marvel, Elektra, She-Hulk.
No, the one who actually paired up with She-Hulk. Colleen Wing?
Yeah.
Right.
Wait,
so
no. Yeah.
She-Hulk go into battle like back to back. And I'm like, wow, this is so cool. I'm like, and Spider-Man is here too.
Yeah.
Right? I'm
okay.
like, this is,
you
understand.
You have a point. You have a point. Yeah, because I was intrigued with the storyline behind Madame Mask. Also with Tombstone. I love that Zeb Wells called back to those characters that he had at the beginning of the run. And I feel that somebody in Marvel higher up was like, hey, we got to shove in this Miss Marvel story.
Oh no, that is absolutely true. Absolutely true. I could not get him to confirm that, but it is absolutely true.
Yeah. We have to find a way to make her a mutant and not an Inhuman no more. So we're going to kill her off in the Spider-Man book. So such a random, book.
But she gets to be both.
Yes.
She gets to be both.
And I feel that if nobody's not reading it, Miss Marvel's miniseries was really. I'll say I'm gonna buy the issue 1 just to see what it's like. I was like, after the first issue, I called my LCS. I said, can you put that on my pull? And I'm glad I did. Every issue was great to me. I loved her character development and the fact that she has her Inhuman powers, but her mutant powers hasn't fully developed yet.
Right.
So we still don't know. Yeah, we still don't know what it is.
I love that.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. I have the last book.
Oh, the.
No. We got way more.
Okay,
AR is a sucker for a map in a comic.
Yeah.
And Black Crown, he's with me. Ultimate Spider-Man was a great read.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. You're gonna love it when you get to it.
I'm getting it Friday. We're Twin Z-ish. I got cover A, but
That's
I don't have that.
The point is to get it because there's one new story and one reprint in here, and that's upsetting because it's a $7 book. So if you're gonna do it, just get your favorite cover.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. With that, back to us. Should we be full screen or should we have a little atmosphere?
I don't know.
We'll do atmosphere. Let's
Go
do
atmosphere
something.
with it.
Let's do. I don't want something that's too busy. I like these.
Yeah,
Like that's nice and soft.
yeah, I
You
agree.
know.
It's not.
Just
It's
like
not gonna give epileptic seizures to
right.
anybody.
If it's any of our viewers who are over 65, they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Which according to analytics, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think this is. I don't know what this is. One of my bad boys is in here. That's gonna be last.
Okay. Okay. I was about to ask you.
All right. So, what have you got for us?
Okay. So I have a couple of things. I'm trying to figure out how I should start this. Okay. I'm gonna show you what I got from eBay, and then what I got from Ross. Ross is a department store, but they sell toys. So I have to go back up there because I got this for $5.99. So I got Morlun
Oh,
figure. Yes.
very nice.
I got this after I got this book. Amazing Spider-Man 30. His first appearance. And I think the first appearance of Ezekiel. So I had to get both of them. They will. Don't worry, y'all. These will be in the short this Friday for first appearance Friday. I'm trying to do more first appearance Fridays on my channel. Now I'm gonna show two more, and then we can go back to you, and then we're gonna go to the unknown packages. Because guys, I have two unknown stuff. I bought these a while ago, and I can't even tell you what's in them. I know what this is. This is a slab, but I don't know what that is. So we're
Ooh.
gonna find out. So before I do that, so I everybody knows I jump in on a bunch of different shows, different comic book communities. There's one particular community called the Black Comic Lords. They really
Oh.
specialize in people of color in comics, artists, writers, characters, and they had a show and they said they were showing off a character called Blue Marvel. I said, "Oh, I've been looking for that action figure for the longest. I can't find it nowhere." And everybody said they have them at the Ross department store for $5.99. I went to one; they didn't have any. I just found Marlon. But one of the editor for them, he reached out to me. He said, "Yo, I could get it for you. Just pay for shipping." I said,
Wow.
"Bet." And it came in, and I got the Marvel Legend, Blue Marvel.
Blue Marvel.
Oop.
In his.
Now,
In his
ask me if I
ultimate-
have his first appearance. No, I don't. I went to one Comic Con. He had a mini series,
Yep.
and each book was like $800. So I
That's
was like, I
insane.
could wait.
You know.
I could wait.
Yeah.
Now this next one, where is it? I have it right here. This next one of my favorite characters is Static. So I
Okay.
have his cover A,
Very nice. Very nice.
right? And then a few weeks after I got cover A at a comic convention. I got the newsie for it.
Okay.
Right. So then I was like, I was on Instagram, just flipping through. I look on Instagram. I have a ton of people that sell comic books that I follow, just in case something like this happens. I went and then he had a 9.2. I got this for $23,
Nice.
including shipping. So I'm glad I got it. A slab for it. And so I have a thing with slabs. Before 2022, I think 2022, I didn't care for slabs. Okay,
Mhm.
all I wanted, I said I want to get the books and read the books, things of that nature. But then I started warming up to slab books. So my first year buying slab, I said I'm gonna buy 5. Okay, I was back in 2022. I met that goal. I said 2023 come around. I said I'm gonna double it. 10. End up getting 14. So I surpassed my goal.
Nice.
This year, I'm still had to go at 10, but I'm gonna double it. So this year I'm gonna try to get 20. This is me either winning or somebody gifting me. Chat.
Do you hear that, chat? Because some of
Hear that,
some of
chat?
you are good, some of you are good
Me?
gifters.
Yes. And I'm gonna try to get 20 slabs by the end of the year, so that in 2025 I will appear on Only Slabs with Rob and Chris the Comic Vet. So that's my goal. One of my major goals. That's all I have for right now.
Listen, that's one
Next
of my
one.
major goals. I told Gary B last night that I was like, my bucket list is the 1011 and the 1011 Guess That Key, which I will be on this month, and Only Slabs. And I'm really trying to get fired up from Only Slabs. I do think I may have enough slabs for Only Slabs, but like I don't have the stories that I want to go with it, you know.
Absolutely.
And I want it to be I want to have a passionate time.
Yes.
But that sounds wrong, but you know what I mean.
But the reason why I love Static because I grew up watching the cartoons, and I wanted to. Anytime I'm able to get a slab of Static, I'm getting it. It's without question. And I love the character a lot. I've read they had a Static Shadows of Dakota. I just read the final issues to it. I'm gonna be upfront honest with y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. Y'all could clip this if y'all want. That was the one book in 2023 that actually made me shed a tear.
Ooh.
Something happened to one of the characters, and it touched me. So yeah, that book, that was a good book to read for me.
That's fantastic.
But yeah, I love Static as a character. And the reason, and this wasn't a FOMO type of buy for Marlon. To me, he's one of the most baddest villains that Spider-Man has faced. And I'm all about villains to help drive the story. That's going to make me continue on reading your book. If you have a great villain, I'm going to keep on reading. And Static had a good villain. The person that did something to that one character, I'm still upset by that last issue, but that's neither here nor there.
They're gonna pay.
Yeah.
They have to pay.
But I'm gonna let you go, show your next ones, and then I got my last, if you don't mind. Then I got the stack here, and I'm really wondering what's in this one. I have an idea. No, I don't. I'm lying to you. I don't know what's in this one. I know what's in this one. This is another slab.
That's okay.
So,
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm opening here, other than just my tears. Because guess what? A bunch of this stuff may end up in another Whatnot sale.
yeah.
This is from, I don't know the full name, but it's Leapo or Leaps Air on Whatnot.
Oh, you gotta switch me to you. I can't see it.
Oh, sorry. And you know what really upsets me is when I do this, right? Like I can do this for me, but I can't do it for you because I don't know how to control these settings because I'm still half an idiot in StreamYard. Biggie Shaq, thank you for joining us.
More to Biggie Shaq. Hey, before we go, Biggie Shaq, I love your video game fighting video lives. I do watch them, and I appreciate you because I'm a gamer first, and then a comic book head second.
That is very good. Very good. La Cruz's is back. All you missed out on is that Shadows of Dakota is a great series for Static, and y'all need to read it.
Yes, hands down.
And I'm still stabbing into packages over here.
See, I told myself I had it all in one big package. I made sure I try to open it because I knew I was gonna struggle.
Yeah, no, I tried to struggle less, and I sabotage myself. Right?
Now, when you said this was from?
This is from Leaps Air on Whatnot.
Okay.
Which I've banned myself from buying things on there because I've been off
whatnot for several months now. I still have it on my phone, but I haven't purchased anything because yes, it's very addictive.
Yeah, no, it's too addictive. It's too scary. It's too dangerous. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 orders in here.
Oh Lord.
So we gotta find out.
Hey Trev.
Trev, the shipping guru.
I didn't kick any doors in this time, Trev.
Hey, buddy. You didn't kick any doors in. Do I
He,
want to
he
know?
knows what I mean. Yeah. Normally when I jump on somebody's live, I introduce myself as me kicking in their door.
Right. This time you're an invited guest.
Yeah.
I summoned CBIZZLE for this evening.
Yes, I did do a failed roll on his show. The door was a +5, my boots was a +3, and I failed.
Oh no! Do y'all have a D&D show?
What's that?
Do y'all have a D&D show?
No. I was
Should
just
we have
using
a
D&D
D&D
reference.
show?
I haven't played D&D since college, and I've been itching to get back in it.
I mean, can't blame you. All right, I think I know what this is. I think this is a bunch of cheap virgins and stuff. So
Okay.
bear with me.
Hmm.
I mean, cheap like normal, but not cheap when you're buying 14 freaking things at a time. It's terrible.
Ooh.
So I have the trade version of this, and so now I have the virgin.
That is nice.
It is nice, and it might look even nicer in a whatnot sale. And
Oh, love me
Hilarious.
some David Nakayama.
yep, always a hit. Oh wow,
Ooh.
full boob window, Trev. Full boob window. We all know Trev loves the hole for Power Girl's P-shaped emblem. And oh my girl.
Oh yes, Dark X-Men. Madeline Pryor. You have to keep that one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we know I love Madeline Pryor.
I actually have that one.
It was a nice find. This one, because literally no one bid on this. I got it for like $2.
Oh, get out of here.
Yep. Because there were no Star Wars heads in the chat. So
No.
what are you gonna do? I love this. Dude just put Cliff right on the back of it.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Oh, and getting back to the crazy stuff.
Black cat action.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, is that Max Lord?
Yeah, it's his first issue.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta look for that.
Yeah, and I snagged that for a few bucks because no one cares.
Yeah, I'm real big on villains. Carnage. Oh, that's real nice.
Yep.
Why that artwork looks familiar? The cover
Because
art.
this one is a Stigman variant.
Okay.
I think
All right.
Wait, am I getting it right? You know what? Don't quote me on that. I'm not even entirely sure. But it looks good, and it's got the fake foil on it.
I like it. Reminds me of the Maximum Carnage video game.
Yes. Okay, I was clearly in a mood.
That's an awesome cover, though.
Yep.
That Batman.
Oh, this is great. This is so great.
Mm.
The last two are so great. For me, not for everybody else. Like, I don't think anybody's interested, but for me.
I just want to give a shout out to the person. Ooh. Is that
That's Lobo.
old school Lobo?
Yep.
Oh. Wait a minute. Are they the same issue or like?
No,
when I
it is issue 18.
Uh-huh.
This is issue 19.
Oh, see, I don't have any Justice League Internationals.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been a while. It's a lot of my Justice League Internationals,
Yeah,
are from my youth, and therefore they are not in great shape.
yeah,
Um, so I got big box, and I got something cool. So do you have something else I can pass back to you?
yeah. I do. I got
Let's
a
go.
box.
Oh, Trev likes the Lobo.
Yes, Lobo is nice. Okay, first of all, we're gonna do the slab first.
Oh, the slab first.
So don't worry, folks. I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert.
Not like me. I'm sitting here with a pen, like an imbecile.
I used to work in a warehouse for like 5 years, so I'm pretty good with knives and blades. Okay, I'm gonna take it out of this nice looking plastic. I bought this from I call him my slab guy. He's on Facebook, and I buy a ton of slabs from him. Actually, when I first started buying slabs, he was the guy I went to.
Ooh.
So I'm real big on Images Massiverse. So books like Radiant Black, Rogue Sun, No One, Radiant Pink, um, Radiant Red, um, The Dead Lucky. I think that's it. But this book this is Radiant Black issue number 4.
All right.
Love that cover.
9.8. Beautiful.
Yes. Yes. The reason why I got this is like I said, I have the raw copy of this, but it's the first appearance of uh, when Matthew took over the Radiant Black. There's 2 people that had the Radiant Black
Yeah.
costume. This one, Matthew took over for it and became the new Radiant Black. And for some reason, CGC did not put that on here, but it's all good. I know what it is. And I have every issue of Radiant Black. I already have a couple of slabs from the Massiverse. And it's not here. Normally, what they do at the bottom here, they will put down that it's the Massiverse, but they don't have it on this one yet because they did it after, like a few issues after that. So
That's when they were
this
like,
is
okay, we have a continuity for this. We're running with it.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so this here, guys, I don't know what's in here. I bought it, I purchased it, but I don't remember. If anybody watches my unboxing videos, what happens is I will buy books months ago, and I say, "Oh yeah, let me do an unboxing for this," and then I don't remember what I bought. And sometimes there'll be like 6 months has passed, and I forget what's in it. Ooh, ooh, you would
Oh,
show at the top. You would show at the top. And shout out to all of the sellers that use painter's tape. You guys
yeah.
rock. Okay. Okay.
All right.
So the first book is Batman Shadow of the Bat Annual Bloodlines Outbreak.
Nice. I already forgot which Bloodlines character that is.
I did too. I don't know who that guy is. But I said I'm gonna get it.
But it's his first appearance.
Probably.
Well, no, all the Blood Pact angles are the first appearance of a Blood Pact character.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so note for everybody that's watching this. I wasn't collecting DC as a kid. I was a Marvel kid. I didn't start collecting DC until the Blackest Night. So
Ooh.
like fully actively collecting. I might have like I had like a few books here and there, but actively collecting until Blackest Night. And the Green Lanterns are my favorite. Okay. This one is a 60 center.
Oh.
It's a Batman Family Giant, issue number 16.
Nice.
I'm still trying to find out why I purchased this. I can't remember. It's in decent shape. You got a spine roll, but still in decent shape.
It's in good shape.
Yeah.
It's a 60 center. You
Yeah,
know, how often do people talk about Batman Family?
exactly. Exactly. So I'm glad I do. I am glad. I'm glad for every book I purchase. Just trying to remember why I purchased them. I know why I purchased this one. I already have this, and I purchased mainly to put in my giveaway. And this is Storm issue #1, the Art
Yes,
Germ variant.
yes.
I don't know if y'all can see behind me right there on the wall. I'm building a storm wall, and
I
I
love it.
have like I got a whole stack of storm books that I'm going to be putting up on that wall. And I already got her little figure right here, and I'm looking for her Marvel Legend figure to add to that. So this was good. This is gonna be one of my in my giveaway because I already have a copy of this, so this is gonna be in my giveaway. Um, this next one, hi,
Trevor's all over us.
do I have it? Do I have it? See, if y'all watch my videos, y'all know I'm like I always trying to think like, do I have this? I don't know. This might stay in my PC. If I do have a double copy of this, I know I got this book. But it's not. I don't know if I got the variant of it. Anyways, this is Future State, the next Batman.
Nice.
And you can't see him anymore
Yeah.
because he's right behind Spawn. I do have the McFarlane, the next Batman figure, but I love this cover. I thought it was well drawn out.
I wish they would figure out how to actually utilize the character, but
Facts.
they introduced a bunch of future state stuff, and now it's just like, I don't know what we're doing with them, so let's just stick them in a book somewhere else.
So next I have is another next Batman. This is a variant cover, and this will also stay in my PC. The next Batman Future State, issue #1.
Very nice.
I don't really like that cover. And my last book is, I feel that a lot of people slept on this. I thought it was fun. I had a good time reading it. This is a variant cover. This is Task Force Z, when Jason Todd led a bunch of zombified Batman characters.
Is that in continuity?
Yes,
Interesting.
yes it is. Because that's always a bootleg. I see you, E-Man. Uh, um, but they said that this is a fake Bane. I wonder if anybody read DC. Let me know. I think this was a fake Bane because he was killed by the Joker in, was it Batman, in the Batman book? I think so. But this is a fake Bane, I believe. Don't misquote me. My DC people help me out. So that's all I have for that one. If you want me to go, I got like 2 more packages, but I have to go back and get them.
All right. Well, you will get an opportunity to do that. Well, I'm going to do the one that I suspect is a banger right now,
Okay.
and that'll give you a chance to grab those 2.
Sweet.
And then we'll do my giant one next.
All right. Bet.
All right. So I'm not 100% sure who this is from, but we're going to find out. I'm a little nervous about not knowing it because the name looks like someone else's name, and it's like making me think this person sent me an extra gift or like what? I'm like, or is it someone I ordered from who has a similar name to someone else's name on, in the community, but I don't want to blow it up by talking about the real name. So I'm just like, we're gonna find out together, everybody. But in either case, I expect it to be something beautiful. Okay. All right. I really don't know. We're gonna find out.
Actually, I just got one package, and I have it.
All right. It doesn't have a whatnot thing, so I'm suspecting this is an A-okay. I'm like, I just have no information. I don't know what's happening. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm like, or like, we're gonna find out in a minute. But I definitely, if it is whatnot, like the dude's real name is on there, and it's throwing me way off. Like, there's no clue.
You have another person mention your painting.
I look naked without the painting. Oh no, Trav. Oh, do I feel naked? Oh.
I need to be on your shows more often.
I appreciate you. How are your Monday nights? Maybe you can come on for the council's Keys and Hot Comics.
Heck yeah.
That'd be so great. Well, we're just in the middle of a night where nearly the entire community is having a show.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Listen, it's fine. I mean, people show up. I appreciate them for dropping by, you know, in between, you know, the 20 other shows that they're watching, you know,
Exactly.
or quadro streaming, you know. It's like, oh, I'm here to say what's up. I'm watching you guys, and I'm watching Scotty, and you know, I'm gonna be watching 22 in 5 seconds, and I'm gonna start between the lines. So y'all are good. Y'all are good.
And plus, they'll catch it on a rewind.
Yeah, some people catch on the rewind, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we do have fun.
Oh,
That's
this person packed it on this one.
Yeah. Oh my God. What am I looking at?
What are you looking at? I want to see. Oh my God.
That's store 144.
Oh my God.
Did I buy this? Okay, I remember buying this. This dude, why would you not put any identification in your box if you're a seller?
Oh. The growing man.
I do love a growing man. That knows what's up. John Comics with kids in the house.
Oh wow. John Comics. He's our X-Men buddy.
He is many things. Many things. I made a new X-Men buddy last night. Have you ever heard of Colossus Collector?
Yes, I just followed him.
Me too. So like I had heard of him, but I wasn't following him, and I don't know why, because usually I just follow whoever I hear about. But YouTube just recommended me to him. So he's there with 3 of his buddies, and this one dude, Dan, and it's like Dan's X-Men or something like that. But like I went and found him immediately. Dan is so cool. I was like, "You're the X dude that I want to talk to in this bunch." So like that was really good that I made a new X buddy last night.
Oh wow, that's nice. We need to have an X-Men show.
We do.
Just talk about X-Men all day.
Just X-Men past and present.
Yes.
All right, this last one's a slab, and it's really in there.
Uh-oh.
All right, what tools do I have?
This is not painter's tape.
No, this is not painter's tape, but you know what? I appreciate them for going hard and be like, "Yuck, I'm trying to protect you."
Yeah, the person that sent me this wasn't painter's tape,
The packing
and I just
slip
ripped
is
the
in
bag.
here.
I just ripped my bag, but not the comic.
The packing slip is in here. Number one.
Okay.
This is from Reese's Rare Comics. Now, if you watch me on Gary B and the 1011 last night, I told them how I forgot that I owned this comic and how I thought I was outbid for this comic the other night. But it turns out I was not outbid for this comic the other night because it arrived in a 7.5.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So now I have the one that I picked up as a kid.
Oh my goodness.
And this one that I won.
Wow.
Incredible. This was not a bad night.
Now, do you have the one that you already have was a slab?
No, it's just the one I bought off the wall. So I can't even remember entirely where I grabbed it from, and because I didn't remember even owning it, and then I had to think really hard. I was like, okay, wherever I was, I grabbed it from this thing. I remember it being in my hand, and that's it.
Wow.
Ah, Trev likes it. John is ready for an X-Men night. I love that. So yeah, this is a nice surprise, and the Thors may be going in the sale box. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
But oh my god,
that is nice.
This is nice. This is a treat.
That is a true banger.
Yeah, $40.
That's about as much as costs to get it slabbed.
Yeah, exactly. So like this was a win.
Yes.
And oh my god, I'm like, let me rebag you.
That's your Only Slabs book right there.
This is gonna be it's going into the Only Slabs collection. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure. Except the fact that it's gonna be the story of like I was like I always wanted it, and then one day I got it, and then I forgot I even owned it, and then I didn't even remember getting it, and that was the day after I told you that I couldn't remember what I did with it, Rob.
Yeah. Okay. So this person, when they taped this together, they didn't use painter's tape. So as y'all see, I was trying to open it and it ripped the bag.
Oof.
It's okay. It's
That's
okay.
because the book is okay.
I got extras, so I'm good. Okay. So I bought this off of Facebook. These are fillers. They're fillers, I think. Maybe.
Like they're filling in your run fillers?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Like I said before, I like the history of Static and the Milestone universe. The Milestone universe has Static, Hardware, Icon and Rocket, and Blood Syndicate.
Absolutely.
So, and it's very hard to get these books because they have short print runs. So this first book is a Blood Syndicate book, issue number 10. So it was a Milestone imprint, but DC was the main publisher. So that's that one. The reason why I got this next book is a Marvel book. It's a 4-issue miniseries of Hercules, the Prince of Power. I didn't have 4. I had 1 through 3, and I'm able to complete my run of it, and I got issue 4.
Beautiful.
And that is another 60 center. I bought this book for $3, and I didn't think I had it, but I have it. Now I got 2 copies, and I'm glad I'm still keeping it because this is a very beautiful cover. This is Black Panther issue number 18, when him and Storm got married during the Civil War.
Awesome. That's a great key in my book.
Mm-hmm. So I got 2 copies of these now. Maybe one day if I reach 500 subs, I might give it away, but we'll see. Okay, might as well show both of these. The next book is a DC book. It's called DC Special Cyborg. This is a 1 of 5. So I went and got 1. These are all from the same seller. And also I got issue number 2.
Very nice.
So now I have to find issue 3, 4, and 5. I like Cyborg as a character. Like I said, I'm starting to get more into DC. Oh, nice. Thanks, John. I didn't realize it was that big of a key.
It is.
I got some more. But I'm trying to get more into DC books. I'm still collecting Marvel. Don't get it twisted. I can't say I'm a Marvel person or DC person. I'm a comic book person. So I
feel the same way. But you know what? We're always going to lean towards our first, and that's the problem, right?
True. I agree. Speaking of which, another goal I have for the 2024 is to finish my run on Volume 1 X Factor, and I picked up X Factor number 59. So I think I'm only like 30 issues away from completing the complete run of it. So I can't wait. And I got all the major keys out the way. I got the first appearance of Apocalypse, first appearance of the Horseman of Apocalypse. So this next one is another Black Panther book, issue number 39. I'm just trying to complete a run.
Very good.
And some of these are different volumes of Black Panther. So this next one is another Black Panther book, but a different volume. This is issue number 9. Now I picked this up. Like I said, I started collecting DC during Blackest Night. So a lot of the books I love in DC was Green Lantern. So I fell in love with Green Lantern mythos. So this here is Green Lantern LaFreeze. I think I'm pronouncing this correctly. The Christmas special.
Ooh, yeah, Larfleeze, yes.
Larfleeze. Thank you. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn more and more about DC. So that's that one. This next one, I don't collect. I just started collecting the Avengers books. But this one is an old one. This is the New Avengers, and it's purely a cover buy. I'm a huge X-Men fan, so that's what I grew up with. So I had to pick this cover up. You got the New Avengers with Iron Man, Cap, and Wolverine in the helmet of Magneto.
Great stuff.
That is an awesome cover. I love that cover. 2021 was when the time I was started collecting independent books, because I was always hard Marvel, hard DC. I said, I'm not buying no independent books. I missed out on a lot, by the way, by doing that.
Yeah.
One of the books I gravitated to was Valiant's Shadow Man. So I have issue number 25.
Beautiful. I picked up number 1 in foil not so long ago.
Nice. This is issue 23. This is issue 22. And we changing back to Marvel. I'm taking all these little sticky notes because they got like what I paid for them.
I was taking all the sticky notes for my whatnots.
So this next book is another. There's another run fillers. Both of these are. This is another X Factor book. This is issue number 121, which I feel is one of the most underrated X-Men. You got Forge on the cover of this one. And this is where the time when Marvel pissed me off, because if you're trying to find where the number of the issue is at, they put it in the barcode instead of up here.
Yeah.
So I was pissed like when I'm trying to find like what books I'm missing, and I'm trying to like when somebody posts it on Instagram or Facebook and I'm trying to zoom in and I can't see, the barcode to see what issue number it is. So then I had to whip out my CLZ app, and it's a whole thing. This next cover, I did not have it. It's Uncanny X-Men issue 466. This cover is really nice. I like it a lot. This is
I love it. I love that Rachel story too. Isn't that the death of the Summers?
Yes.
Yeah. What a screwed up story that was. And then of course, very foreboding ending for her. And then of course they did nothing with it because that's what we've come to expect from Marvel.
Yeah, exactly. Such a good book. Yeah, see, John agreed with me. Those barcodes was infuriating.
Yeah, it was definitely infuriating.
Yep, that's all I have for y'all.
All right. So now I vanished, and now I'm really All right, I got the mega haul. Let's see how this is gonna go. All right, so I won a bunch of 2-packs, so I changed the labels. So here is
That's nice.
Incredible Hulk lenticular.
Yes. Glad you said it because I can never pronounce that word.
Lenticular. And like,
If I try to say it now, I still would get it wrong.
oh my god! All right, we're gonna leave it alone. Now, this next one that was part of the 2-pack,
Yes.
I was really mad because I ordered a 3-pack from Black Saber Comics, or it was more than 3 packs. But the point is, it was a bunch of Black Widow covers, and like they shipped it. The packaging of the shipping was good, but as soon as I took the painter's tape off, all the books curled. And I'm just, every time I look at them, I'm devastated. So I'm happy that one of the books in that pack, has made it back to me and in great condition.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
Right?
That is gorgeous.
It
Just
is.
gorgeous.
It is. Oh my goodness, hold on, I gotta like pre-game my box so I can put it in
I hear you.
the All right.
I got a stack of books. Hopefully they won't fall over.
Another 2-pack.
Oh.
This guy was smart. He was trying to move his books. So and he realized I really wanted the lenticular, so he kept pairing lenticulars with variants just to get some reaction from the crowd. Because some of these I got for like $5, and I was like, oh, I got 2 awesome books for $5.
Oh my, oh my.
That Black Panther.
See, you're speaking my language. You're speaking my language.
There's another 2-pack.
Oh, Astonishing X-Men. Wait, what's the? I see the Astonishing. Oh, they're both Astonishing.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
The two variations of the team. And then the other one, and it's so funny because I would have just grabbed this on its own.
Yes. Oh, wait, is that issue? Oh, I don't have that one. I have the other 3.
Oh, you don't have this variant from issue 1?
No, I don't have that one.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
That's not cover A, is it? No.
No, it's not. No. This one is one of the variants.
Yeah.
Like one of the. I don't know what you call it.
That was a good read, by the way.
Oh yeah, I love that main series. Oh my god, they even had her fighting freaking Marvel Hippolyta. It was great.
Yeah, Eve L. Ewing is doing that, and now she's doing Black Panther, the Marauders. Yes. Now, is that the Marauders? Okay. Hear me out. The first volume of Marauders was amazing.
Yeah, I know you're gonna break my. I love Steve Orlando, but even I have to acknowledge that the book just did not maintain momentum when he took over.
No, especially with the second volume.
Unfortunately, I still really like him. There's still other stuff he's done that I really enjoy. I love his Astonishing Iceman.
Yes. Wait. Ooh. That's nice. Oh yes. I think I have that one. The Human Torch and the Thing. That's when they started coming back.
Right. They did the Marvel 2-in-1 to build the hype up.
Yeah.
And then this is so funny because I win this in a 2-pack. That's Amazing Spider-Man number 6.
That looks gorgeous.
It's great. It's probably
wall.
I think it's going in for grading.
Ooh.
And then the other part of that 2-pack.
Oh, Neo Mojo and Long Shot. That's nice. X-Men Blue.
Another 2-pack.
Yes.
Absolute yes.
Yes.
DNA Storm all day, all night.
Yes.
And then with the Storm.
Now, I just want to say this. The current run of Invincible Iron Man is in my pull list.
Yes.
It is really, really good.
Right, and it's Fall of X.
Yes, it is Fall of X. It's such a good run so far. Oh, little black cat action.
Yeah,
That's gorgeous.
it is
I love the way
gorgeous.
the colors pop on that one.
That may have to go in for slabbing. This next two that really excite me.
Uh oh. Ooh. Ooh.
I believe it's Masafiera.
That is nice. Wait.
The Virgin. This is the Virgin.
Oh, okay. My brain wasn't calculating it.
Yeah, you're like,
Those,
wait a second, what's happening there?
yeah.
And then
Magic, your
Magic.
kind of not
That-
best friend.
She's that big.
The Virgin cover. That is nice. Oh wow.
And it's a Kiss cover. It's
It's
a
a
Kiss
Kiss
cover.
Yes.
Now that I have to announce things like that. And that one was paired up with this.
Ooh. That looks weird to me. That Kingpin is holding up the trade dress.
Oh, he's crushing it.
Oh, I see it now.
As she was crushing the X-Men trade dress.
Yeah.
So like I get it. That was an interesting turn there, but still.
Oh. Wait, is that Comic-Con, a Comic-Con variant? Seattle
I believe-
Comic-Con?
Yes, it is. It's Emerald City Comic Con.
Oh, nice. That is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, and it pairs very well with this.
Ooh. The black and white version.
Yes. Paul in the 619.
Hey, Paul.
I think he's shouting out to Trev as a D&D guy. I think we need to do an online community. I think we need a combo community D&D one-shot adventure. I'm putting it out there, folks.
I'm down. Sign me up. Miles Morales. See, I saw that, and I was broke that day.
I know how it goes.
Oh, you had the Virgin. Wow.
I'm telling you, it was rough.
Nice.
And this guy was trying to make sales, and I'm like, dude, I was like, keep giving me rock bottom prices.
Oh, wow. You gonna make me go back to? I've closed down. I still have Whatnot on my phone, but I haven't opened it in months.
No, don't open it. I listen. I just closed it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
That is a nice Hellfire cover. And then a Virgin. Hey, Bobby.
Bobby.
Oh, that is a amazing Scarlet Witch.
Right.
That cover is simply gorgeous.
Bobby's great. She's been showing up in almost every stream I've been on for the past 5 days.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, she's been saying hi to me all the time. Sweet person.
She is.
I love that Virgin cover. That is just nice.
Paul, you gotta watch this on the rewind to see all the stuff that we've been showing off.
That's true. I'm on a fence on getting Spider-Woman, the Gang War Spider-Woman.
Well, this one was in a 4-pack, by the way.
Oh wow, that's a Virgin cover.
Yeah. I am not getting the Gang War stuff because I just have to stop, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you. My friends who are reading Gang War are enjoying Gang War.
Well, I'm getting like the main stuff. Ooh. So I'm getting like I'm already collecting Amazing Spider-Man. I already collected Miles. The only extra I think I'm getting is Luke Cage. Wow, Spider-Punk.
Yeah, and that's not even my first one, but I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna win it in a 4-pack, let's just do it.
Yeah, he's coming back in March.
Now this is a 3-pack.
That is a nice Kraven the Hunter.
Gorgeous. Oh wait, no, that's not the 3-pack. This is the 3-pack.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Venom.
That is creepy. See, that's the Venom I want to see. The
Yeah,
type of Venom I want to see. Make my
creepy and
skin
out of
crawl.
control. And it also came with this.
Oh, so you had okay. So you had the black one, and now this is the red one.
Yes, but
I
I
prefer.
think, but I also got this in the 3-pack.
Oh wow.
So I got 2 of the black one and 1 of the red one. And this beauty.
Ooh, turn it sideways. Oh, other way. Yeah, the fastball special.
Isn't that great?
That looks amazing. Oh, side note, Colossus is my favorite superhero outside of Black Panther.
Oh,
It's
you and
Colossus.
Colossus Collector?
Oh yeah, Colossus is my favorite.
Look at that. Is that great?
Yes.
I do love me some Colossus, even though he's been creeper mode a few times in history.
Yeah. Mandalorian.
Yeah, virgin cover, and this is a Stegman.
Oh wow, you put out some bangers.
Not too bad. And then we got Web of Venom, the Wraith.
It's I just got the cover A of that one.
And the last one out of this behemoth.
Gambit.
Yep.
Is that the Hellfire version?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff. Oh my goodness. Ooh. So you got anything? I almost feel tempted to go and try and grab another box and see what happens.
I do, but it's not in here. I'm gonna hold off.
So we have something fun to talk about in the future.
Yes. I know I have in the closet, in the other room, a box of at least 40 books that I purchased last October, September, and I don't know what's in it.
And I don't know what's in it. See, that's why I'm trying to stay on top of these things. And I've given a lot of people in the community guff about how they got piles of stuff in the corner. I was like, we all want you to open them.
Yeah.
Just open it. Just pre-record it now and just release them. Think of all the recording time you would save if you just banged out a whole bunch of openings one weekend. Like this was 3 holes in 1, which means that there's that thing that is like super special that I'm thinking about. It means it's still on its way or it's out there. So
so with your wall behind you, is that where you're gonna be putting your slabs? Nice.
I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna get those ledges so I can put comics or slabs in the ledges.
Okay, yeah, that's what Trev was giving me some good tips on that, how to get that. So I need to get it because that way I don't have to stick them up to the wall.
Which one did he suggest? Did he suggest the photo ledges or did he suggest the metal ones?
Metal, the J hook, the J rail or something like that. You get at Home Depot.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I don't know how I feel about the coldness of the metal.
Yeah.
J rail.
But my thing is, I'm in Texas, so
yeah, you gotta do what you can.
This room I'm in stays somewhat warm. I have to make sure I have a fan on at times with all these comic books here.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah.
I need a fan on all the time just because of me.
And people don't get mad. I do see that stack of comic books back behind me. They will be putting into a long box pretty soon. I think I'm at 30 long boxes.
Wow.
Oh, so I'm gonna do a video on this, but I have reached a pinnacle in my collecting, a milestone, if you will. Wow. I am officially over 10,000 books. So yeah. So I have over 30 long boxes and only like 3 short boxes. I would love to convert everything over to a short box because it'd be easy to move, but that means it's a lot of short boxes.
The last time I actually counted, which was quite a while ago, I was at 9,000.
Nice. Yeah, I have the like I said, I have the CLZ app, and that matter of fact, I got to renew it this Friday.
Oh, the
One of the
CLZ app
best,
will
yeah,
teach you real quick.
best investment I've ever made in my life.
It's so great.
Yep, yep. That's
The
all I do.
the only guff I give it is occasionally it doesn't recognize a variant.
Yes, true.
You know, like I'll be like, all right, let's do it, and it'll be like, I don't know you, and I'll be like, the Hellfire Gala. It's like I never heard of it.
Well, I join a Facebook group, so every time that happens,
Yeah.
I make a post about it, and they added it to this to their server.
I won a year subscription that DJ Links passed to me for the oh my god, the Overstreet price guide website.
Mhm.
I wish it had the functionality of just ting, 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 but the cataloging is very good. But they too miss on certain variants, you know. So I'm like, oh my, I'm like, okay, I can't expect y'all to be everywhere. There are too many variants. They are ridiculous. Look how many variants are here, just in this pile of God knows what, right? You know, do I know what comic book this really is? I have no idea. Gambit just looks good on the cover. I gotta open it to figure it out.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, love that Sleeping Giant has a little thing in the back.
Oh, nice.
You know,
I'm trying to work on my logo so I can have stickers too.
I know. I would like to have a logo one day. But I'm like, what do you do with, you know, Cliff on Comics? Like, it's just going to be an animated me doing what? What am I doing? Am I flying? You know? I'm flying at you with comic books in my hand. Is that going to be my logo?
That sounds cool.
Am I going to be sitting there with a comic book in one hand and like the hot dog going into my mouth in the other? You know? While I force Matt to watch.
Yes, you have to.
This actually is the Hellfire Gala.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Good for you, Gambit.
Yeah, that had a lot of people talking. The last Hellfire Gala.
Yeah, it had some people jumping ship, and I was like, "No, give it a chance." And they're like, "No, I hate this X-Men. I hate what's happening." And I'm like, "Oh my god, okay."
Yeah, I'm like, I wasn't upset at all. I was like, okay, time for something different.
Up.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, I don't know about anybody else, but I got tired of Cocoa. I'm like, I want something new. I want something different.
See, and my beef is we're going back to what we know.
Yeah, back to the mansion.
Right, and I'm like, and again, there's a good way and a horrible way to do it. I don't want that we're basically gonna shove this era in the closet and we're going back to the mansion, because that is what I feel like, and I don't like that. I would have a good time if they said, okay, maybe being all clumped together on the island was not a good idea.
Yes.
Let's go and utilize all the places that we once utilized. Let's reactivate them, and so that we can like be part of the world again. And maybe this will be the way that we get mutant kind on board.
Yeah, I see that John agrees with you.
Oh, John, thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
And I agree with you as well.
Thank you. But my banker collection is very close to explosiveness. All right. Oh, I'm glad John is with me, because like I'm just like, listen, I know that X-Men 97 is coming and all that crap, but like y'all don't gotta play me like that. You don't gotta do this.
How do you feel about the murderous Shadowcat? How they made her to like an assassin?
I didn't hate it, right?
Yeah,
Because like it's not like there wasn't a 4-issue miniseries telling us about how she got the training, right?
yeah,
So
exactly.
I didn't hate it, and she was devastated by doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it wasn't like she was so thrilled that she had to kill these people who she knew probably had families at home and shit, but
Exactly.
she couldn't have any witnesses, so she had to do what she had to do.
But I will say this: that's one of the most badass scenes I've read in a very long time.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely agree.
she put the gun inside my man's head and made it solid again.
Yep.
Like that alone. And I know the internet was going crazy when they saw that. I'm hoping the direction that the X-Men are going in is a good one. With Wolverine, we have the Sabretooth War coming up. Um, it took me a long while to really get into Wolverine this run. Um, but I'm glad I stayed on, especially when it started going back and forth with X Force with the whole, I call it the Beast saga.
Yeah.
Um, that was really I was like, okay, all right. And then we teamed up with Ghost Rider. I think the not this last issue, but the issue before that, 39. He was teaming up with Black Panther, and they had to go back to Wakanda. That was good. Um, I'm excited about the news because I know they only put down like a trade dress says the new X-Men. So I'm wondering, are they going to bring back Uncanny? Um,
Oh, I should hope so.
are they
Well,
going to bring
yeah,
back
they probably right. If
X
they want to get
Factor?
back to basics, right?
Yeah. Are they bringing back X Factor? I know Cable got a mini series coming up. The Dead X-Men got a series coming up.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, and that is part of Rise of X, right? So like
Yes.
Rise of X is just the next saga to lead us into the new X titles. So
Yes.
like we also have the resurrection of Magneto, which I'm told will not result in the resurrection of Magneto, which made me sad.
Okay. I added it to my pool. So I added that, and I added Dead X-Men, and I also added Miss Marvel's the Mutant Menace to that one as well. Maybe in this next miniseries of hers, her mutant powers might develop.
I think so, right? Because now we gotta be like, what is it? It's like Dangerous Mutant.
Yeah. It's like let me see. I have another another website I use. It's called League of Comic Geeks.
Yes, yes.
Uh, that's what I use for my pull list, so I can keep track of what books I'm pulling.
Interesting.
We have a. Let me.
By the way, it's all Trev's fault that I am looking at 72-inch metal J shelves or whatever we're calling this.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, John. I agree.
I love that this era allowed characters to grow and evolve. I worry that a return to form will miss out on what always was unique about the Xbox, that characters actually change. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And there's too much of that in this industry. Kitty Pryde is the perfect example of this. Great character evolution, and it's still ongoing.
Yes.
Yep.
Because when the first with Marauders, and she found out that she could not go through the
The gates, yeah.
gates, and the way she had to maneuver around that was amazing.
It was great. And it made some decent storytelling for her. And
Now they
now we'll see.
look for Miss Marvel. They are not.
And look,
showing-
John still calls her Kitty the way I still call her Kitty. I am not a fan of Kate Pryde. I feel like the enforcement of the name Kate is more about having to feel more adult. But I know grown ass women in their 60s who are called Kitty. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care. Kitty and Rex on that
Yeah.
70s show. Like, you can be a grown ass, badass bitch and be called Kitty. In fact,
Exactly.
I think it's more exciting. Kate.
Yes.
Kate just sounds like backup Karen. You know?
Yeah.
Be like, oh my God, what happened here? What's with all these dead red soldiers? It was Kate. You know? And then you hear, what happened to all these, what is with all these dead red soldiers? It was Kate. Like, no.
That is that's
No,
also
I
true,
get
John.
that yeah, she's been Ariel, she's been Sprite, she's been Shadowcat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But she has always been Kitty. Always.
Kitty,
This
yeah.
crap from the last few years, I'm not having any of it. And don't think I haven't told Steve right to his face, too, because I have.
Yeah.
I'm like, if there's one thing that happens with this back to the mansion bullshit, she better be Kitty Pryde again.
Yes.
She better be like, you know what? I've been a pirate for like a really long time, and I think I really could just use a change of back to basics. I think it's time for Kitty to come back. You're like, I would be all about it.
She cut her hair. I was shocked about that. I was like,
gorgeous hair too.
yes.
I bet the artist needed it to be easy.
I still like the fact that she had gotten those tattoos on her hands, and she was, beefing with Sebastian Shaw in the first volume of Marauders.
Yeah,
that I really enjoyed that. Where is
that first of all, it's like, do y'all really want to mess with him? You know, this is Sebastian Shaw, right?
Beckerman?
Beckerman.
We're not gonna start this, okay? We got on good ground, sir. Okay? Good solid ground.
I loved her in the Whedon run too.
Yes, I did too.
It's a shame that it was the Whedon run, but still. Every time I look back on that, I'm like, I'm like, every salacious moment that takes place with White Queen now is just like, it's tainted by him.
Yeah, so Miss Marvel, going back to Miss Marvel, her new title is gonna be Miss Marvel, The Mutant Menace #1.
Yes.
Comes out March 6th. The same two people that wrote the last run is writing this one.
Which is her, the actress that plays her.
Correct.
And I forgot the other one.
Sabri, Sabri, S-A-B-R-I. S-A-B-I-R.
That sounds about right.
Yes.
Yo, some of the things, like when this girl like got on board with like Miss Marvel and like Miss Marvel details and stuff and writing the character, and like you got people at Marvel who's like, oh my God, how do these young people know all this stuff? It's amazing. And there's more than one way you could take it, but the point is that the fandom took it the wrong way, and and they're like, oh, it's like either A, she's impressed that someone so young could know all these wonderful things, or B, it's like, hey, you're the head of these projects and you should know all these things.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm column A and column B, right? And also we all have Google, so like, like it's like, what are the best runs of the Uncanny X-Men? And you'll just learn all about Terry Austin and Chris Claremont and John Byrne working together.
Yep.
I was talking at Christmas time with Joe Sinnett's son, and he had done nearly every issue of Fantastic Four with Jack Kirby. And then he wanted to take a break and go on vacation. And when he went on vacation, they finished the run without him. And if he had known that Jack was leaving, he would not have gone on vacation. He would have been there to finish that Fantastic Four run with him.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, that's so sad, because he really, really loved it. And he really, really loved Stan Lee. like as the years went on and they got older, he was just like I don't know, like he's like I've gotten a paycheck signed by Stan for the last like 60 years of my life. Like, like I've never had a problem with the dude because Stan was still writing the Spider-Man newspaper comic strip,
Yeah.
and Joe was still drawing it all these years until they finally ended it a few years ago before Joe or Stan passed away.
Oh wow.
So it's just crazy. That's right, John. Welcome to freedom. You put in the hard work. Now you only have to worry about them doing incredibly stupid, dangerous things, and the rest of the time they can leave you alone.
Yeah, I'm not so fortunate. I got a 7-year-old boy, so
But see, he's probably going to enjoy the stuff that you do, and that'll be nice.
yeah. Well, right now his favorite thing is cars. He loves cars. That was his first word. It wasn't mama, it wasn't dada, it was cars. And I hate the fact that he has a dad that loves to collect. So he has, last I checked, close to 400 Hot Wheels.
Oof! I used to have so many when I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean they're so
Before
inexpensive. Like,
comics.
so I go to Kroger or Walmart and I pick up a few things. Oh, let me stop by the toy aisle, grab 2 or 3 Hot Wheels. They're only like $1.24, something like that. And then he's good. He's happy.
I know, but it also happens to you when you're walking by and you're like, "What's this $7.99 Batmobile Hot Wheel staring me down?" You know?
See, I see those. I have one of those.
Mhm.
He doesn't know that I have one of those.
Yeah, it's
I got it
hidden.
hidden because if I don't, he would steal it from me. It's a
Of course.
1960s
Ooh.
Batmobile, so he doesn't even know it exists. Plus, he got like 10 different types of the Hot Wheels as Batmobiles.
Okay, good. As long as he's got a little something to play with, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
But when he
I'm
finds
trying
out
to get him into comic books. He loves reading. He loves reading.
oh, that's great.
I haven't gotten fully into comic books yet. I haven't fully gotten into video games. He does have 2 tablets.
Oh,
Yeah.
where
The
he's
reason
just
why he got
reading
2, one is
away?
old and it doesn't keep the same charge. So we bought another one that keeps the charge. But once the one that keeps the charge is out, I give him the other one. So it tag teams for him. But he likes to read more than anything.
That is, well, I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
My whole story with reading comics is my mom's like, at least my kid's reading.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how my mom was.
It's like, does your kid know what quantum physics means? Mine does.
That's how he learned a lot of the big words when he was growing up, because I used to read comic books to him, and that's when the Fantastic Four was coming back, and I started reading those type of books. And you talking about trying to know some big words? Read a Fantastic Four book. When Reed Richards started going on and on about a lot of things.
All about read. All about read. It's so great.
Man. Beckerman be mean to me. I got something special for you, Beckerman. I can't tell you what it is. It's in my brain. It's something really nice. Me and you talked about it before. I used to be. I'm only minor published. I used to be drawing comic books.
Ooh.
And so I got something for him that I have in my brain. I just gotta get I don't have all the right tools yet to make it nice.
Is it gonna feel very new, or is it gonna feel very warrior-like?
No.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there?
Yeah. Very, very new.
Very new?
Very, very on the ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. It's something I have in my brain. I see it. I'm looking at it, but I have to get it out of here and then on paper. I think he's gonna like it. I've been on Between the Lines once already. If TM, Roscoe, if y'all see this, y'all wanna invite me again, invite your boy. I'll be down to come back on the show.
I'm sure they would love to have you, but first they have to have on green shirt guy. So
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yes.
I was like, let's not get in the way of my
Your
of
reference.
my
I'm not
management
making the
of my
way.
management. I'm like, you need to be on Between the Lines. You need to be on the collecting show over with Scotty. You need to be over there. I'm like, you all need to be. I'm like, it's like, Cliff, why you're not the leader? I was like, no, to me, my X-Men.
It's gotta give him the tour de force.
I'm trying to, but like I said, like I'm the one with the majority of free time and they're not. So I'm just trying to be like, all right, guys, like do X, Y, and Z, talk dates, go.
Hey Beckerman, you deserve it though. You're a good person of the community. So
Beckerman is a good person.
yeah.
He's there for just
Me and him used to joke
everybody.
at the beginning. But he's a great person.
Yeah.
I met so many nice people in this community. It's ridiculous. I can't even name them all. Like if I try to do a giveaway for everybody that I know and respect in the community, I'd be broke.
Oh yeah,
I'd be doing
I couldn't do that, but I do have a spreadsheet.
yeah.
But that's so I had this like massive overnight duck race when I got over 100 followers, right?
Mhm.
And so I ran it, and Phil Ailing won, and I still haven't sent that out, and I'm still putting it together. And then Phil's like, "Well, I like Azrael and Batman," so I'm like, every Azrael and Batman thing that I'm finding, I'm just like putting in one box. I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna happen, baby." You know?
John, you're hilarious.
John is like, "Don't you?" I was like, "You don't." I love Rob. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
I know he's being funny, but I love Rob.
Rob with that gorgeous mustache. I voted for him for that mustache.
I did too. I'm sorry, but like, you know what? The thing is, it was open voting, and that's it. So it is what it is. You know, I was like, how dare I complain when I'm sure part of the reason I won was open voting. So like, but I still feel that Eamon and Rob were both Rob because gorgeous mustache, gorgeous flowing hair.
Yeah.
You know, the other night I was on the stream with Eamon. I was like, dude, why does your hair look so majestic? What is happening? And then he like turned the camera and he's got backlighting. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I've never seen such gorgeous hair on a man in my life.
Yes.
You know? And he's just like,
John is hilarious.
Cocaine Joe? Let's see.
That's what I was thinking too. Is it Pocan Joe, John?
I think, yeah. Are we talking about Cocaine Joe?
If it is Pocan Joe, he recommended me well, he didn't recommend like directly to me, but I watched one of his reviews. It's this independent book called Kill Your Darlings.
Yeah.
Such a good book. Such a good book.
I'm looking up John's Comics with Kids to see if I missed something. What is that?
Yo, Beckerman said Rob's look like a train conductor. How can he not be trustworthy?
Oh my God, it's terrible.
Hey, Nerdy Weds.
Nerdy Weds. Now they are board game community people crossing over into comics, right? That's very exciting.
Nerdy Weds, have y'all heard of if y'all still watching? Have y'all heard of a channel called Blackboard Gaming? Because if y'all did, that's one of my good friends. I call him my brother. I've known him for over 20 years, and he has a good board gaming channel.
Really? Blackboard.
Oh, so he's a creator. Who's PK? Nah, you gonna have me look him up now.
Right. Who is PKJ?
Beckerman is being
Philip Kennedy Johnson. Philip Kennedy Johnson. I think.
We sitting here thinking it's Pocan Joe.
Yeah. How stupid of me.
I said we both.
I know, but I'm the one who invited you here for this, so I take more blame.
No, it's a collab. It's a collab. What they call brain farts.
Yes, unfortunately, that sounds unfortunate.
Wait, you know him personally? Oh, they are also on. We're subscribed to them on YouTube and Instagram, but I don't know them personally. Yes, that's my brother. Me and him did a comic book together. The Nerdy Weds. We did a comic book called Dogs, Detroit Organized Gang Squad.
Really?
Yeah. Do I have it near me? Do I have you near me?
Oh, he was
I
on the
don't
Comic Chat
think
channel.
I do. No, I don't. It's not near me. It probably is near me, and I just can't see it. And once we get off of here, I won't find it. It was near me, but yes, they are awesome.
I love
He's
it.
he's yeah. My brother does excellent work on his board gaming channel
Oh
called
my god.
Blackboard Gaming.
Yeah, you need to hook them up.
Yes, I should. As I should. Y'all should
Yes.
look him up.
Is he on Instagram?
You know what? I blame Beckerman for us making that mistake because he's being lazy and not putting that person's full name.
Well, he did I mean, no, not him. It was John. John got it.
Yeah.
You know, Beckerman would have put it to us eventually.
Oh no, he liked to be mean to me quite often. Didn't know
That's
who
okay.
I was.
At least he's never indirectly attacked your speech impediment.
Wait, who did that? Who did that?
No, one time he was like, "Oh, you terribly mispronounced so and so's name," and I'm like, "I have a mild speech impediment." Oh my god! and of course, I was overreacting because I'm a jerk.
Where? What was the title for it? I can't seem to find. John, what was the title of that video? I want to put on my watch later. Oh, you got a lot of good. John, I'm so sorry. You have a lot of good stuff.
He really does.
I apologize to you profusely, sir. You're gonna be seeing me watching a lot of your stuff. I work from home and I have a separate computer and I watch a lot of y'all stuff. Your content on your YouTube channel is amazing, John. Simply amazing.
Yeah, he's been.
And also, so I want to let everybody know this. And I apologize to him before about this. I apologize to Cliff about this. Cliff's trivia shows are amazing. It was my first time watching them, and I was like, "Hey, yo, what is wrong with me? Why haven't I been watching this?" I think it's because there's so many good people in this community I'm trying to watch, and some people fall through the cracks. So I'm picking. How can I say this without being politically incorrect? I'm viewing a lot of Cliff's previous videos.
Yay.
I said I was gonna pick you out the crack, but that would have been wrong to say. I think that would have been wrong.
That would have gone poorly for a lot of reasons. It's great. I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to having you on too.
Yes, when I get on, I'm gonna let you know already. I was Beckerman.
Beckerman, when am I supposed to have it? Because I have looked at the entire freaking map, and no matter what I do, I'm up against one, if not 5 people in the community at the same time. Like, it's okay. Why rewatch? Do the rewatches. It's fine. But like, I can't. When I pick Tuesday at 8 p.m.,
Yeah.
and that is hard for me because we film New Comic Book Day at the shop on Tuesdays. So I am literally running home, the sweat pouring down my head, so I could do it Tuesday. And the very first week, it was cool. It was just a hangout. We did a little fun trivia. The next week, I purposely did trivia. It was cool. We were doing good. And then the next week, I'm like, yeah, this is my time slot. This is my spot. And I was like, why are all these other people streaming on Tuesday now?
yes,
right.
That's
and then I'm like, there's nothing I can do. I was like, it just, it works. It works well enough,
Yes.
So like,
yes,
it's hard. It's really hard. I'm like,
I
every time I'm on a live stream, every time I'm like, this is great. It's really going good. And then I'm just like, oh, so-and-so started. Oh, this one started. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, oh, I was like, we went from 9 people in the chat to 4. I was like, oh, I guess that means we should be wrapping up.
Whenever, I want to let you know this, as much as I love him as a human being, as a person, as a comic book community member, whatever show, if you have a trivia show and you have Beckerman on it, I do not want to be on that show. Okay? Because I'm not going to win. That dude is, his knowledge of comic books, I have never seen before.
Do you not have the chat replay on when you watch so you can see Beckerman answering everything?
Yes. Yes. I'm like, oh yeah, Jay Lee, Stan Sakai.
Yeah, that's great.
Man. Okay. I have to make sure that I what's the word? Set up the notifications. Wait, are those live? Beckerman, are those live or just gonna be videos? Because then I'm gonna send my whole notification to your channel. Whatever channel you're gonna be on.
Tuesdays are for selling art, not trivia clip. Oh, come on. Jesus, Beckerman. What am I supposed to? And did you see that Brian was on another trivia show? My heart sank 10 times.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
And they're like, okay, you can't take it personally. You did not create Jeopardy, right? 4C Live on YouTube. What time do you do 4C Live on YouTube, Beckerman? In Eastern Standard Time, please, so I can figure it out.
I think Mark from Legion Comics call it the real time zone.
He does, but I'm not that man.
But yeah, when I'm on the show, when I'm on a trivia show, if you see a glass of adult beverage, just go with it. I was cleaning out my closet and I found a whole bottle of Tito's vodka.
Yeah. Look at this. Beckerman's like, oh, Tito's, a whole bottle. Ooh, you could make a very nice margarita with that. My niece for Christmas made coconut milk peppermint margaritas.
Oh wow!
With Tito's, and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "This is good." And I was like, "Yo!" And we all felt like traitors because we're like all drinking it, and like the coquito bottle is just sitting there on Christmas Day, You know what's really funny? I would never make a hot dog drink, but I would make drinks that pair well with hot dogs.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
Like
I saw him. I don't know what show it was, and he had a hot dog, and what he did with the hot dog.
I'm sure what he was doing with the hot dog was for me.
Hot dog straws? I don't know about that.
Hot dog straw. Oh, I've seen hot dog straws. Dude, you don't find that just like a little bit gross?
Yeah, just
a little bit. Like I'm not doing it. Yeah, Nerdy Wiz. It must be good if y'all chose it over coquito. Okay, you do have to keep in mind one of the factors in this is we have coquito like all the time, every occasion, right?
Gotcha.
So maybe having something pepperminty with coconut milk and what do you call it? And oh my God, what is Tito's again? It's a oh my God, what is that alcohol called? That goes with
so
margaritas.
Tito's vodka.
No, Tito's isn't a vodka. Tito's is a tequila.
Tequila. Okay, yeah,
So anyhow, maybe we're just trying something different, And so
yeah.
we're having this tequila drink, and we're like, this is pretty great. And so we were ignoring the coquito, but it was great.
Hey, K-pop,
Katie's in the house.
my fellow
Baby's hot dog
Michigander.
skills are legendary. Baby and I we can have some epic hot dog skill challenges if I'm if he thinks he's up to it. Now,
Please don't put
as
that
far
on
as
you.
hot dog, the food is concerned, I do make an excellent hot dog chili.
Oh, really?
Now, there's two types of hot dog chili. I actually make the chili that goes on hot dogs for chili dogs, and then
Yeah.
there's hot dog chili where I like cut up hot dogs, and it's in the base of my chili.
So okay, so you live in New York. Y'all
Yes,
call them chili dogs,
we call them chili
right?
dogs, and there's chili on them. Yes.
In Michigan, we say coney dogs.
Well, you know what's funny, right? Because we do have them in Coney Island, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And so, I think that's part of why there's that reputation of them out
yeah,
there.
yeah,
But we recognize them as chili dogs and chili cheese dogs.
yeah,
And
yeah,
but I do also feel like if you're in a hot dog place establishment here and like you hear Coney dog, I feel like people might look weird and then know what they're doing. I'll tell you what. When I was a kid, every time I ordered from a pizzeria, I wanted a sub, right? I'll get a meatball sub, a chicken parm sub. Now I work 2 towns away in my mid-20s, and we're doing an order at work for food, and this girl says to me, "I want a chicken parm wedge." And I said, "Wedge." And we wasted 20 minutes because I needed her to explain to me, why are you calling this a wedge? Are we talking about, because to me, a wedge would mean half of
yeah.
of a full sandwich. And she goes, no, like a wedge. I'm like, where does this come from? I'm like, did you? I was just like, no, that's what we all call it. I was like, we all who? And so it just turned to this thing where everyone in the room, this other dude in the room is like, I call them heroes. What are you talking about? I'm like, heroes. and then this other dude is like, yeah, and a hoagie. And I was like, oh, we got hoagies up in here in the game. So 20 minutes we're going on about wedge, subs, hoagies, heroes. And I was like, you know what? It was like, as long as the pizzeria knows what the hell we're ordering, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh wow. Comics by the Bay, a tequila jello shot for a Heroes Con? Nah. I can't.
Tequila jello hot dog shots.
No.
Oh, I feel like it wouldn't kill us.
Wouldn't kill us.
But
my
I don't
stomach would
know.
be so mad.
Also, how am I gonna get to Heroes Con? I was like,
I'm not doing this
y'all
year.
need to buy my shit when I sell it so I can afford Heroes Con.
Unless I hit the lottery, that's the only way I'm going to Heroes Con.
Let me tell you, if I hit a small lottery, we're going to Heroes Con, baby.
I'm
if
down.
if I hit one of those $50,000 scratch offs or whatever, I'll be like, we're doing it, CBIZZLE. We're gonna go. We're gonna ride hard at Heroes Con.
Hey.
It was like I didn't know that the hotel had a presidential suite, and I'm like, I figured it out, bitches. It's like Cliff. Why do you have tier 4 internet in your suite? And it's like, I figured it out.
You doing live shows there?
Yeah,
that'd be great.
No, I want to do apparently you have to make arrangements for using their business rooms and their internet in advance.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I work for I won't call us a travel agency, but we help people register for conferences and help them with their hotel reservations.
Mm-hmm.
But we only do it for specific shows that we have contracts for. And I keep trying to get in the ear of my bosses. I've been there for over almost 6 years now. So I'm trying to get in their ear, like, hey, you need to get a contract with one of these comic book conventions, and maybe you need somebody that knows the ropes about comic books to, go there and, get a free pass and the company's card.
To take care of the gas
Yeah.
and your meals. And your meals.
We recently had a supervisor that got let go because of that, because he was using the company car for other reasons.
Now, should we come together and do a group GoFundMe? It'll be like, please help fund Cliff on Comics, Izzyverse, Couple Comics, Slouchin, CBIZZLE, K-pop Junkie, and like just all of our names. Like, please help get us the Heroes Con. One group.
Either that or my fiance is keeps telling me no. I say, hey, can I get a sugar mama? And she said no, I can't have one. But I said I could get a sugar mama without the sugar, but she still says no. So eventually she'll crack.
Yeah, she'll crack when she sees what she's getting out of it.
Exactly.
What you gotta watch out for is that she's the one that gets the sugar mama. That'll turn your world upside down.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't understand what's happening here. She goes, don't worry, baby. You understand when you take your packed bags and walk out the door. You're like,
we could raise the money with the hot dog stand. I feel you, Kay.
Yeah. A hot dog stand. Oh my God. There is a hot dog stand down the road from my house every day. The dude is living his best life.
Oh, yeah?
And his name is also Mark. And he is living his best life. And I do not know the secret to this man, but I do know that people buy hot dogs there winter, spring, summer, and fall. Wow. Every day, he's got his dude on snow days. He's got a plow. He's got a dude on payroll who comes through and knocks it out, so he could just set up his little truck on a snow day.
Now, question: is his hot dogs good?
They're very good.
Okay.
But are they that good? I don't know. But he is so content. And every time you drive by, if he doesn't have customers, he's just lounging, sunglasses on, right? And it's just like, and then of course, like on the rain days, you see him in the truck, but he's still there playing on his tablet, waiting for people to roll in. And then of course, when you drive by and you see like 6 cars up in there, I'm like, okay.
Hey, 23. What's going on, 23?
23 Munch, what's up?
the nerdy weds, a sugar mama without sugar. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
No. That's how the subby sugar daddies work, and that'll blow up in your face.
The real question is, what is he putting in hot dogs?
Listen.
Magic?
I've stalked the dude. The hot dogs are legit. They're Hebrew National.
Yeah. I want to visit New York, and I'm gonna be a foodie when I visit New York. I got to get a New York pizza, New York hot dog.
Dude, you gotta
have to go to a bodega.
Oh, I mean, all of that is easy, but oh my God, you need to either save your money.
Yeah.
I remember when Rachel Ray used to be like, I can live in New York for $20 a day, right? And it was like, I'm like, you cannot do that shit anymore. You cannot.
No.
And there's so much good food. You need to come stacked, and have a plan.
Yeah.
Because even when you get off the subway, the fucking bakery is good, man. The bakery right there is good. And that's just the beginning. That's like entry level bakery, and it's still delicious.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Comics by the Bay wants coleslaw and salad. What's with you and the coleslaw and the hot dogs? I'm not against it because I have had it and it's been okay. Right?
It's good. I've had. A matter of fact, I had it last week. I put we have coleslaw. My mother-in-law, she makes her own coleslaw, and I put on hot dogs. Yeah, that's delicious.
My coleslaw is the coleslaw, the shredded from the bag stuff, right?
Mhm.
a little bit of pickle juice,
Mhm.
sliced celery,
Mhm.
sliced up, diced up celery, diced up red onion, um, and about a cup and a half of mayonnaise,
Mhm.
and one whole lime squeezed right into it.
Oh wow.
And then I stir that all up and like I cover it and I shove that in the fridge and just like let it come together. And I usually serve it the next day. And I serve that with I usually there's a chicken taco that I make that I serve it with,
Oh.
and that's not so bad. But chicken tacos can be iffy. Versus I
Yeah.
forgot what else I serve it with. That coleslaw is delicious. And if you modify that recipe just a little bit, it's an
Mhm.
excellent turkey salad too. Like,
Oh
oh,
man.
for turkey salad or chicken salad, do what I said, but don't do
Mhm.
this. But leave out the cabbage, right?
Mhm.
Still do what I said, and throw in cilantro, dice
Oh,
up and
okay.
throw in cilantro,
Gotcha.
and that is amazing.
Yeah. I had made flatbread for the first time in my life.
Ooh.
It came out so good. Now I'm going
Did you go back and immediately make a flatbread pizza after that?
I'll no, I made some more regular flatbread. I put garlic and butter on them because we had spaghetti.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, my fiance made spaghetti, so I made the flatbread from scratch because she said, "Oh, I forgot the garlic bread." I was okay, cool. Go to Google, how you make flatbread, and then I had all the ingredients. I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll make it right now."
You're
Um,
you're like you're like, oh, I just need flour, basically.
yeah, basically that's all. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna buy me some bread pans. I'm gonna make my own bread.
Good.
Yeah.
The house is gonna be smelling amazing.
Yes.
The
And
only
K-pop,
thing,
yes. I love bagels. I would love to make bagels.
make your own tortillas and bagels. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. I love bagels.
CBIZZLE and Cliff making tortillas and bagels.
Man, that's a good show right there.
That is a good show. But
Yes.
that's gotta be our spinoff when we're like well established, when we're
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
when we're
yeah.
like whether we're like making YouTube money and then like I come out to visit you in Dallas
Yes.
and I'll be like, what are we making? And I was like, and then we complain about how many stores we have to go to find the correct ingredients to keep it as authentic as possible. And be like, you would think in Dallas you could find this stuff, but you're wrong.
That's one thing I had to get used to living here in Texas. In Michigan, everything was not too far away. But here in Texas, like I'm fortunate, so fortunate that my LCS is literally walking distance from me right now,
Wow.
where I live at.
Wow.
But if they don't have any and I have to go to another LCS, that's
Mhm.
about a 35 to 40-minute one-way drive.
Yeah. That
I
Sam
don't
Sam has to drive 45 minutes each way for our LCS.
yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying 40 minutes not really some people don't think that's a long time, but
You know, it adds up.
when I work an 8-hour shift and taking care of a 7-year-old and have to cook when I get off work, that 45 minutes that's what almost hour and a half back and forth. Um, no, it takes a lot of time. Like you said, it adds up.
It does. But like, I mean, the LCS used to be far for me too because like like the closest stuff that we had, it just all started crumbling and going away. And like many times, I have friends like Toy Gaines or Sam from the council, and it's just like we got like 36 barber shops in our hometown and not one comic book store. You know, and like one dude who's got a vape shop like started carrying comics in the vape shop, and I was like, that doesn't count, and I don't want my comics in a vape shop.
No, no, not at all.
You know,
The
and
comics,
like
the smell of them,
right, I was just like, this smells like candy coated raindrops,
exactly.
and I don't love that.
No, at all.
Oh, Larry's there. Thank you, Larry's like facts. Thank you, Larry.
Yeah. Hey, Larry.
Larry's great. Oh my God. So Angelo is just a little bit older than me. Um, like by a year maybe. So we weren't in the same grade, but he was my neighbor. Like we had connecting backyards. And then Larry and I were in the same grade for years, as was Sam. So we've been like circling each other's lives for years, you know?
Yeah.
It's really weird because like there would just be random times where I'm just like walking in the mall or something. I'm like, oh my God, Larry, where'd you come from? But,
Well,
I
your
mean,
your birthday just passed, right?
my birthday just passed, yes. It was January
Nice.
1st.
Yeah, mine's next Saturday.
Yeah, another Capricorn. Oh my God, Sam's birthday is coming up, and I don't know if I have it on my calendar.
Oh. Yeah, I try to tell people, like, when they ask me for my sign, because I'm on the cusp of an Aquarius and a Capricorn.
Ooh, that's funny because I have an Aquarius rising, even though I was born January 1st.
Yeah, I tell them I'm a Capicarius. I just made up a new sign.
That's fun.
Yeah. And I was literally, I checked my birth certificate. I'm literally born at midnight. So I was on the cusp of a cusp.
Wow, that is amazing. I was born at 10 a.m.
Oh, nice.
You know, and my mom's like, I didn't have the New Year's baby. And they're like, yeah, you did. No, it can't be. And they're like, ma'am, this is not New York City. This is Newburgh. And like, yes, you had the first baby of the year.
Nice.
So I had a shop for a year, and I've mentally blocked out as much of that as possible, except for the friendships that I made, which is lovely. But the anxiety is unbelievable. You know, it is not like having a restaurant and a liquor license, right? I can bang out profits on pasta and beer and wine and mixed drinks all day, right?
Yeah.
You know, you in comic books, you can only do that if you have a great selection of back issues, and you can do something with the great selection of back issues. When you're relying mostly on the people who show up for the weekly books, it's really hard because not everybody comes in every week. So it's not entirely steady. You know, you got the people who don't show up for months at a time on occasion. You also have, you also do not have a great markup, right? Like the maximum, this is back in the days of, what do you call it? Back in the days of when Diamond was everything, right? So the maximum discount you could max out on is like 55%.
Oh, gotcha. Well, you just went old school right there. No, I'm not singing. If I start singing that, your whole channel will be canceled. How bad I am.
Really? Oh my God! I don't even think that I'm that great. And I've sung everything in the past few days. I've been on all sorts of channels being like, "Do you believe in life after love?" And I'm like, oh my God, this is great. Oh my, and you know what's funny? When Toy Games was on Comic Book Addicts, he remembered that my brother was harboring Casey and JoJo in our basement one night after, and I was like, I almost forgot about this. And I was like, y'all need to watch that Comic Book Addicts. That was just great.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh. You got me to sing. I love it. Hold on.
They really wanted you to sing it.
My mouse is doing anything that I don't want it to do.
Yeah.
Also, I think the acoustics are just screwy enough in this room where like it's helpful.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It's minty.
Yeah, I'm like it's just right where I actually sound like passable. You know? We're back in high school. Every single musical, it's like, yeah, we're gonna give you a non-singing role.
Wow.
It's like South Pacific. It's like you're gonna make a great Captain Brackett. It's like guys and gals, you're gonna make a great Big Julie. You know, it's like, Pippin, I did this when I was in 6th grade. I could do it again. It's like you would be much better off as a squire.
Cole.
And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do it for 5 lines. And I was like, even though I could milk those 5 lines and stuff, I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting in all this rehearsing for 5 lines. And then he told me I was an ingrate and an a-hole. And I'm like, I love you too, Mr. Whatever your name is, I can't remember.
I agree with K-pop. And yes, if y'all don't know, I am a diehard Detroit Lions fan. Always been, always have, since the early 80s. I will be rooting for my Lions. Matthew Stafford, I know you're not watching this. You was our former quarterback. You already won your Super Bowl. We playing against the LA Rams. And Matthew, you already got your Super Bowl. Let us have this. If the Lions, this is how bad it is. K-pop and Cole will agree to this. The Lions, if they win a playoff game, this would be the first playoff game they've won since 1991. I was 12. They have only won, since I've been alive, they've only won one playoff game since I've been alive. So for 45, going on 45 years, the Lions have only won one playoff game. So I'm rooting for my Lions so hard this weekend.
Yo, I just Googled my brother's album, right? And like, there are people who have. So my brother's track is on a couple of people's channels, but of course I did find the video for my brother's. I found the video for my brother's video. That's so funny.
So question. So if you play it and you get copyright strike, you just call your brother up and like, hey, remove that.
No, because he might. Oh wait, does Freeze Records own it? I mean, it is produced by Todd Terry, so I guess Freeze Records does own it.
Yeah.
How do you play something and not get the strike or like avoid it?
I have no clue. I haven't had my first live yet.
Well, I'm going to avoid it, but if y'all look up MC Essential AWOL or AWOL Bring It Up, it's A.W.O.L. right? If you look up and Bring It Up, yeah, that's my brother's video, and that was a lifetime ago. But it's so funny. It's so funny, you know. And now he's got like Larry's like, my man Wayne. I'm like, yes, fine. My crazy brother. And like, yo, we are really almost not. We are so not alike. You know, he's got a Honda commercial in Chicago right now. You know, and like it is hilarious, but it like immediately it's like you two are not the same.
Now, are you the oldest or?
No, he is the middle child. My sister's the oldest, and I'm the baby. I'm the young one.
I'm the middle child. I got an older sister and a younger sister.
You are remarkable for a middle child.
I get that a lot.
No, it's true, because middle child syndrome is a destructive force.
I think it was fortunate, like I said, because I had two sisters, and at one time in one household, I kid you not, it was my mother, my grandmother, my aunt, my older sister, my younger sister, and my older sister had two twin girls, and I was the only male in the house. And that's the way I learned how to cook. So they kept me in the kitchen. So
that's good, and kept you out of trouble.
Yes.
You know,
I'm very low key laid back as a middle child, like the lowest laid back middle child you ever meet.
I 100% believe that. And it's really funny because growing up, my grandmother did like all the cooking, and then when she passed away, a lot of the cooking duty fell to my dad. And like my sister like could cook, but like my sister did not demonstrate cooking until you know she was engaged, you know.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, I made this dinner. Like, come on over and try it. I did this, I did that. I made, you know, and it's like, oh, okay. And then like, and now like my sister, like the last time I had my sister's like, you know, rice, beans, and everything, I was like, this was fabulous. She goes, mine has been good for years. So I was like, wait. I'm like, yes, the food has been good for years, but today there was something extra special about it, or maybe because I hadn't had it in so long. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But like I do feel like as time has progressed, my sister is getting the spirit for the seasoning. You know what I mean? You're like,
Yes.
and like assassinato until the spirits of your ancestors tell you to stop. Like I feel like,
You know what? There's a lot of truth to that though.
yeah,
There's a lot of truth. Like when I was seasoning my I just made some cheeseburgers last night, and I'm like, I mean this today. I mean this today. I was seasoning, and then I felt the hand. I was like, okay, that's enough.
right. It's just like the calling is telling me to stop. Right?
Yeah.
Like you're like, and it's I don't really I don't have that, or I do have it, but some days I don't. Some days I'm like, why is this tasting bland? And then I go and take a COVID test to make sure I don't have COVID. And I was like, all right, I screwed up the seasoning today.
So one quick story. It was the first time in my life that I had unseasoned chicken. Okay. Listen. My fiance was in the hospital. She just had my son, and I was visiting her. And she can't eat. They don't season the chicken for people. Just got out of. She had a C-section, so she just got out of. That is true. That is very true.
Not quite my experience, Paul. Just putting that out there.
She had some chicken there. I was like, oh. And I just got off work. I was like, hey, you want to eat that chicken?
Now, was it a chicken breast or was it like a chicken
breast?
Wing? Oh, chicken breast. Okay, so it's going in a bad direction.
Yeah. So I tasted it. It tasted like air. I didn't taste nothing.
See, when I have tasteless chicken, I call it air, meaning cardboard.
Oh no, this was I couldn't explain it. My brain couldn't function right. Like I've never had unseasoned chicken before. My family's from South Carolina, so when we cook chicken,
it's impossible to have unseasoned chicken.
Yes, like I couldn't understand it. I literally had to go to another restaurant for myself after I left the hospital to get me another piece of chicken. Because I said I cannot leave off of that. I can't, I can't leave off of a bland piece of food like that. And every time I visit her, the thing is, I don't eat the chicken that they serve her. Go downstairs to the kitchen, the cafeteria. The chicken is way better there. So anytime y'all guys, you got a family member in the hospital, you want to get some food, the cafeteria chicken is good.
No, the cafeteria food is always better because upstairs you have all sorts of medical shit going on, right? Downstairs they don't care. Downstairs everything is like full, is over seasoned, and you're just like,
Yes. Yes.
What
are you talking about?
Counts by the base, past my bedtime. I'm sorry. We kept you up with chili dogs and sauerkraut dogs. And, by the way, it's so funny. Like being in New York, right? I have a special love for deli mustard and sauerkraut on a hot dog.
Really?
Sauerkraut. It's just part of the experience.
Yeah. I never tried sauerkraut before. Yeah, I know.
You know what else I do? I do mustard and red cabbage as well.
Yes. I've had red cabbage before, but not sauerkraut.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sauerkraut is what you expect. It's cabbagey and it's sour. So, but I feel like the mustard really brings it up. And you want to know what's really crazy? On one of many diets I've been on in my life, I was tearing it up eating. I made kielbasa kraut with mustard on Italian rolls. It was heavenly. Yes, that is heavenly. That sounds delicious.
It does. If I even the fact that I never had sauerkraut, that do sound very delicious.
It does sound so good. I think you would enjoy it.
Yes.
There's several ways to pull that off.
But the thing is, I like cabbage, but I don't like Brussels sprouts.
I can see it.
Okay.
Also, how many different ways have you had Brussels sprouts?
Grilled
Have you had them oven roasted? Have you had them pan seared? Have you had them just diced
and,
up in pan, right?
and seared and grilled.
And that did it for you?
Mm-mm.
Then I don't know if I can help you.
But I'm weird in that sense because I can eat sunny side up eggs, but I can't eat scrambled eggs.
You're making me jealous, Matt. Stop it. I'll make you some kielbasa.
Am I?
I'm like, I got a meat fest waiting for you, Matthew. A meat fest.
Swiss cheese?
Oh, you melted Swiss cheese on it? Oh, K-pop went to town.
I'm actually making a ham and Swiss cheese sliders this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What are you making that for?
just cause we had some
Oh,
we had those Hawaiian rolls, and we don't want them to go bad.
so you're
So
like, I have a plan.
I have a plan. That's one thing I love about my mom. She taught me like you're not gonna go hungry if you just find certain ingredients in your pantry or in your cabinets. I can make a dish almost out of anything. And we have like these 2 huge bags of rice, so I can make so many dishes with rice.
I can make a lot of dishes with rice. The half Puerto Rican in me demands it.
You know what? I've told this story before. I'm still reaching out to family members about this. Um, a couple of years ago, I recently found out that I'm part Dominican.
What?
Yes, and I was like, oh,
What a delightful surprise.
yeah, wow, okay. So now I'm trying to reach out to family members and say, hey, I'm trying to I'm not trying to do the 23andMe way. I'm trying to do it boots on the ground.
Of course.
That's a bratwurst festival.
Yes.
Did she just inhale that?
She practically did. Let's go back. Let's start it over. Let's
Wow.
do the
Wow.
let's just do it in good quality. There we go.
Huh?
Woo! I'll challenge her.
Wow. Yeah,
Ooh,
Frank
that
Muth
wasn't a wrap. Ooh.
we're gonna make everybody in the chat hungry.
I know, it's crazy.
Was it Bucharest? What
Bucharest?
was that at?
Baccarat? I don't know.
Bucharest? Paul was like, she breathed that in.
That's
It looked
in
like she breathed it
Ohio.
in.
This place is in Ohio.
Oh, I can't go.
Look at that. This was just to give Comics by the Bay something to dream about. But he may have already left us. I don't know. Ooh, look
that's
what's going on
good.
there. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's what. Okay, yeah. Now you see why I mentioned it, K-pop, because Bucharest is that's where I get my chicken shawarmas. Yeah,
What
it
is
is
going on
delicious.
there? Is that just ground sausage just to mix it up? Carla Cope. Carly's
Vito,
bratwurst.
the Scream Team. Was it Brett Rito Burritos?
Yeah. I'm sorry, is she also a First Baptist Church? Is that what's going on here? Is that there's the burrito.
Mm.
I hope you're watching this. Matthew.
Hey, J-Man.
J-Man. I got an early day tomorrow, so I can't stay. I'm so sorry because, we're closing with the Bratwurst Festival.
He's another good person of the community.
He really is. I'm going to be doing an X-Men read with him. I'm looking forward to it.
Ooh, I'm gonna make sure I watch that.
And well, I'll be sure to whore out the details as soon as I can. Because I am that guy.
Detonator? Braffinator. Oh, it's a braffinator. Okay.
Raffinator, wow.
I need to show more of the festival. I don't want to see this guy talking.
Well, I mean, like he's just giving out information that we can't hear.
True.
You know, we did not need a zoom in of the audio booth. No, thank you. Okay, they got to show us that they had live music. You know,
Is that a brats eating brats eating competition? Because it was one guy, he had like 6 brats on his plate.
yeah, no, I think that's one of the things that goes on there.
I couldn't do that. I just could not do that.
I mean, you know, just like, you know, lube this up with some vegetable oil beforehand. Make sure you know, you've got a balanced eating diet. See, they're competing clearly.
Yeah.
Now, how KFC partially sponsored this, I don't even understand.
Not a chicken in sight.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, we just need to have stuff there so that people remember we exist. You know, when that way they get tired of all the sausage.
I got beef with KFC. They took out those potato wedges. I love those potato wedges.
I know, I love them too, but they got to do things because of cost, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know, I really want to push it to 10 o'clock, but I think we should wrap it up here. I was like, we've already bounded into food, and I'm already thinking about snacks. It's dangerous territory.
Oh yeah. I drink black tea a lot, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So I got that. I'm drinking that. And I got snacks, but I'm waiting until Friday. I get paid Friday. So I'm going to do a lot of grocery shopping. Because we have in our, here in Texas, we don't get a lot of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Or a lot of, we get ice. And it's normally lasts for about a day or two. And they say that we're going to get it on Monday.
Oh,
so
no.
Friday, I'm going to the stores to get all my stuff so I won't have to leave the house.
You're one of those fun environments where, like, you know, some very basic New York weather will be devastating to where you are.
Exactly. See, I'm born and raised in Michigan. I lived in Minnesota. So I'm used to driving in that kind of a weather. But not many people are.
Incredible.
You know, especially down here when you're close, closer to the equator. So I have to make sure that I'm in the house. And then the way I park my car, I have to push my mirror in. Because already last year, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. Somebody hit knocked my side mirror off completely. And good thing was I was able to buy another mirror and reattach it myself for like $50. But still, they didn't. And the funny thing is, they didn't hit my car at all. Just the mirror.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah. Like, hit the car. Like, so I could claim insurance.
Right. Like, can't we do this the right way?
Yeah. But I got to get ready for that. I had several videos that I have to shoot. I'm doing my top 20 writers of 2023.
You are committed, man.
Well, it was too hard to...
No, not that. Just the fact that we're in 2024, a whole 10 days, and you're like, I'm doing my 2023.
Yes.
I'm not leaving it behind.
No. And once again, I want to say this disclaimer. This is not in any order.
It's just 20 you really enjoyed.
Yes. But I have a third video. It's the best new comic books that came out at 2023. That will be numbered 1 through 10.
That's not fair because we all know the answer. You know, Uncanny Spider-Man, X-Force, the Hellfire Gala, X-Men, Immortal X-Men. Like,
no. I can give you. I can give you. I could give you some spoilers. I give you guys what five? I'll give you three spoilers. Three spoilers. Hey DJ, links.
DJ Links.
The Call is one of them. I love The Call. The artwork in that book is freaking amazing. Um, let's see. I'm gonna save that one. Miles Morales Spider-Man, the current volume.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Miles Morales.
Mhm. And a book not many people talk about is from Boom Studios. I love Boom Studios. One of my favorite independent publishers out right now. Sirens of the City.
Oh,
That
Phil loves that too. He talks about it.
that book is so good. It's only 6 issues. You can probably still find it. I guarantee you, I could go to my LCS right now and find all 1 through 5. It is so good. The artwork is amazing. It starts off with a young lady with superpowers and she's pregnant. She's only 16, 17, and she got pregnant. And basically the premise is, no, I can't even tell y'all that because it would give away a lot of stuff. But it's a very, very good book, and I could not help but to put that in my list.
Okay.
So that's only 3. I'm giving and you said Phil.
Phil
was
from
one of
Council
the-
Comics. He loves it.
Yes, I highly recommend it.
And Phil's been reading a lot of Full of X stuff with me as well. So it's so nice to not be lonely in
Yeah,
the readings.
because I've watched several shows, people in our community, and the strays and the beatdowns that the X-Men books has been getting over the past, and some of it is warranted. I'm not gonna say it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Some of it is warranted, but some of it has been very, very good.
Yeah, and it's invigorating. And I don't know, like, it's comic books, like
Yeah.
what's that? Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be cycles. There's got to be shifts. There's got to be a BS.
I'm just a guess.
Well, thank you, Eric Martinez. Thank you for joining us.
I appreciate you.
It's like 2 Titanic channels coming together. One glorious comic book evening. And it's so great that we're actually just talking about comics. I don't know how many times I end up on a panel. I'm like, what are we talking about? And it'll
Yeah.
shift to wrestling. And I'm like, I got nothing. We're with wrestling.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing.
Yeah. I stopped watching wrestling years ago. I pick up every little bits and pieces of it now, but yes, Carry On Gillian. I'm glad you said. I know I'm destroying that first name,
Kieran.
but is it Karen?
Kieran.
Karen.
Yep.
Karen Gillian. Okay,
Got
thank
it.
you. Next time, see, I'm learning. I'm learning. Next time, because I've said, his titles to his book several times in my hype videos. He just missed out on my top 20. Yeah. A person everybody should read, one of the writers I have in my list, is G. Willow Wilson. No relation. She writes this book called Hunger and the Dusk by IDW.
Yes,
Very
I'm familiar.
Very, very good. Has plenty of action. You got several love stories involved. It is a treat to watch. If you like fantasy books, that is a book to get. I got guys like, of course, Chip Zdarsky. I don't care what nobody said. His Batman book is actually really good. Jed McKay.
Oh,
Kyle Higgins.
I struggle with it. I want you to know.
Wait, which one? The Batman
his
books.
Batman book,
I
because
like it.
I mean, look, I feel like it's gone on too long,
Yeah.
right? And I feel like he's really made he's really taken Batman into psychotic, and I'm like, DC is
Yeah.
really just allowing this. I'm like, you can't allow Batman to go into psychotic. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, in my opinion, you shouldn't. Like, and the Batman Catwoman war was definitely not a crowning achievement in my book.
Okay, that I agree. The Gotham War was, I wouldn't say it was a waste of time. It could have been told in just a Batman book. It did not need to be
Dude, it could have
an
been
event.
it could have been one $10 book, and call it a day.
Yeah, yeah.
But like,
But I mean, I still liking it. I am liking Detective Comics more than Batman. The Batman comics, the Detective Comics by Ram V. When you get a chance, I will message you the issue. The dialogue with Azrael when when they're trying to save Batman from being hung, it was amazing. I was like, I need to start buying some more Azrael books.
okay, true. Azrael
Uh,
did get a really great moment recently in Batman. I will say that.
yeah, Ryan Perriott, another book. It's an independent book. It's from the Massiverse. It's called Rogue Sun. You remember back in the day? I just bought me some last year. You remember back in the day those Choose Your Own Adventure books?
Yes, of course.
He did it's issue number 7 of Rogue Sun. It's your Choose Your Own Adventure. The way he wrote it, and I'm reading it, and I get to the part where you get stuck at. I'm like, huh? How am I stuck here? And I'm thinking of going back and rereading it and going different ways. And then he says something. I don't want to give it up because it's a spoiler. He says
Mhm.
something. I was like, oh. And then I got it. And I was like, that was the best book I read that whole month. So Rogue
Well,
Sun
surprise,
is
surprise, right?
amazing. Yes. I'm gonna put my list away because I'm gonna give everything off of my list away.
No, don't give it all away. That's fine. Oh, Gargoyle
Yep.
of Gotham was actually pretty interesting. That's the Raphael Grandpa one.
I have the first issue. I haven't read it yet. I won it from Legion of Comics. Every Tuesday he does his DC shows. And,
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, sometimes I can't even make it. I'm devastated. I'm like, no.
I barely make it. So I have it on here and I have it kind of muted. So if I'm not in a meeting at work, I can watch it. If not, I just have I just, as soon as I see the hashtag, I'm like, okay, we are Legion.
But I got client calls and going out for work or
Yeah.
going out to the office and meeting people, and so like it just like I'll and sometimes I'm just driving the car, so I have it like playing so I can see it, but like I can't interact while I'm driving. You know?
Yeah.
I need a much more futuristic car for that. I need that thing with the giant panel in the middle, so I can like answer Mark. Like answer Legion of Comics. Hashtag Legion Week 90. Come on. But I read the first issue. I have the second issue. It's different, but I like what he's doing. And I like the departure stuff.
Yeah.
Not always. Sometimes it just feels like
Just
whatever. But
Elseworlds.
sometimes it's just a really cool interpretation thing, like that Black Label book where there's like a Cthulhu-esque Batman under the city. Like that shit's wild, you know?
I thought you were gonna mention the Batwing.
The Batwing.
The Batwing from Batman Damned.
No, that was the very first Black Label Batman book.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and of course, who didn't want to know that Bruce was hung? Apparently, most readers picking up an adults-only book.
Yeah, I remember people were going crazy over the internet about that. I have it. It's behind me.
Yeah, because apparently we're children.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's so stupid, you know, like it should have just been incidental and be like, oh, Bruce is hung, and then just call it a day. But no. That shit like that right there is immediately why like I'm doing an independent title. If I ever write something, I'm like, I'm doing independent.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's gonna be as wild as I want it to be, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know? If there's nudity, there's nudity. If there's wangs, there's wangs. If there's this, there's that. Whatever. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're here for the story. Damn it. That's what I'm doing. Although I will have to play as an artist. Listen, if I hit the lotto, I will pay. I will plot the story, and I will pay Steve Orlando to write it out, and for Terry Moore to do the art.
Nice.
Because it'll just be gorgeous and glamorous and horny and fun. It'll be great.
I would love to have Eve L. Ewing and Jamal Campbell do a book. That's my two favorites.
Oh, if I wanted to do a straight superhero book, I think I'd go with Jamal Campbell.
Yeah, I'm so late on the game with him, and I'm glad that he's doing just the covers right now for Superman. He's not doing the interior art right now.
How about Marco Cicchetto, right? Like, he is not a young gun. In 2018, he was one of the young guns, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this man's been working for years. And now he is on Ultimate Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah.
And it is incredible.
Yes.
Back to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. But like, and I was like, y'all better know Marco Cicchetto. Put some respect on his freaking name.
Yes.
I hope I'm not ruining it. Because usually I get people's names in person. One time I was talking to when I used to work at IBM, and I had colleagues in Brazil. Like, I asked them, like, hey, how do you pronounce these names? Right? Yeah. Because I had never met Ivan Hayes before or Joe Prado. And they were like, because I'm saying, like, is it Ivan Reyes? And they're like, okay, no, like, you're used to saying Reyes in Spanish, it's Hayes over here in Brazil. So when I met Ivan, I was ready with Ivan Hayes, and it was like, you said that properly. I'm like, yes. You know? So I love Joe even more. And like, the last time I saw Joe 2 years ago at Comic-Con, he got up and gave me a hug immediately. You know?
Oh, wow.
And of course we weren't recording, and I'm so stupid. I was like, I wish I had. Dude, honestly, I mean, I would have loved the hug on camera, but mostly I would have loved the freaking Professor X that he was working on at his table when I walked over. I was like, oh my god, that's beautiful. But it was a long day, and we were literally trying to do everything. And if you see in the video, like, all the artists who've known me for years, like, they all get up for me. So like, which is like great. I was like, oh my god, I remember why I love you all.
We definitely got to hit the lottery and go to Heroes Con, man.
Oh my god, Heroes Con would be so great. And also, I would truly feel the love from the artists, because like, I have been going to cons since I was 14 years old. Was my first one in Baltimore. Oh no, my first one was in Boston when I was 14. And now that and then like, I started doing them really, really hardcore right after my father passed away. I did like a couple before my father passed away. I was doing Wizard World Philly every year consistently, right? Yeah. And then after he passed away, I was just like, I'm doing everything. I went to Gen Con, I went to Origins, I went to Baltimore Comic Con and this con, and I was just everywhere, you know?
I just stayed local. In Michigan, we had a Motor City Con. That's
see, that's a great con though. At least you have a great con near you. Like, I don't have them near me. I have to go fight for them. And it's more interesting going to Philadelphia's and Baltimore's and stuff, because New York is congested, and Big Apple Comic Con is not what it used to be, you know? Yeah. And New York Comic Con, it keeps creeping into the nether realm of San Diego Comic Con, you know? Where I'm like, wow, how many panels? And all the people here looking to sell comics have the worst prices ever, you know? Yes. And
Yes.
but you go to Baltimore, you go to Heroes Con, you go to these places, and now you have some real negotiators. Just look at Mark from Leech Accounts walking up to people, be like, "Listen, I see you haven't updated your prices, so these are the books I'm interested in. I'm gonna go walk around for a couple hours, and when I come back, you can offer me a reasonable price, and we'll talk about it."
Yeah, I got to take Mark with me. Like when I go to
That's
these
why we gotta
cons.
go to Heroes Con. We need to hit that
Yeah.
lottery, go to Heroes Con, or we need to get that GoFundMe so you, me, and Katie could just be walking around the con, following
Yes.
Mark and Rob. That's what we need to
Yeah,
do.
that's what we got.
Yeah, it's like we gotta set our game plan. Like, what do we want
Yes.
to purchase, and which one do we need to follow to make it happen?
Exactly. We got to follow Mark, Rob, and maybe DJ. I think DJ Links. Yeah. I don't know. He has deep pockets, so. Wichita 1 year, 3 hours away. I feel you. Like here, so I moved to Texas about 8 years ago. It'll be 9 years this year. And they have this one convention I like to go to. It's called Retro Expo.
Ooh.
And they sell old school toys, old school video games, and they also have comic book vendors. That's where I got that Static Shock from. And I went there. I think I paid like $40 for that Static Shock. That was at one booth. Another booth had it for like over $120. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna walk around. I did a Mark. I walked around, found another vendor, and I talked him down from 50 to 40. And I was like, cool, I got a good deal on it.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, $10 is pretty good. I mean, that's like 20% off.
Yeah. Well, it beats trying to pay 120.
Yeah, I always say knock them down to. I always say try to knock them down to what do you call it? To like, I always say go for 20%. Don't do the whole nickel and diming them over $1 or two. Like that just annoys them, and they're like, what is even the point?
Yeah.
Tyler, what's up? It's me and CBIZZLE tonight. So like
Yes.
This was supposed to be, a movie night thing that I was doing tonight, but we had to. I mean, I canceled it for now, but in reality, we're just postponing into the future, and then I will bring that movie night watching goodness back, and we'll make it interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make sure I watch those.
Yes, and maybe I'll have you on for one of them.
I will be. Hey, I'll jump in on that.
But that one is going to be specific. I mean, when I do that one, it will specifically be us two because, we got shenanigans.
As long as not the Fast and the Furious franchise, I'm good.
Oh, why can't it be Fast and Furious?
No, I don't do Fast and Furious. My fiance loves.
Well, let me tell you, right? Like, so the theme of the One B and Madam want to do is we're watching movies, and are they the worst movies ever? Right? So I was like, if you joined for one of those, if we would probably watch some Fast and Furious to be like, is this one of the worst movies ever?
Yeah, well, the main issue I have with Fast and Furious is the fact that I enjoyed the first two.
Wow, that's nice and forward. No, only I'm the homo here. Thank you very much.
Yes, yeah, that's a very unique way of asking.
I don't think he's based out of the United States.
Oh, gotcha.
I want you to know, historically speaking, it is remarkable the kinds of questions and conversations I've gotten from foreigners online, from my various YouTubes and podcasting from 2003 to now.
Oh, nice. Okay. I just never heard it was formed a question that way. That's all. You good?
Hey, welcome aboard. Thank you.
Yeah.
I am here to welcome you. So thank you.
But the Fast and Furious franchise, it's just the fact that they went from a good car movie to being superheroes. Like legit MCU kind of characters. like having a car in space.
Yeah. Well, no. Movie four.
Yeah,
Movie four completely left reality. Like movies 2 and 3, like were grounded in reality, but hyper action, right?
yeah,
And and then but 4 like was like, okay, this is like a superhero franchise. Like that's it. Like
yeah,
4 was
yeah,
just like, you
yeah,
know. Which,
yeah.
speaking of superhero franchise, what is it? Something in Hobbs, the one with The Rock and Jason Statham.
Oh, Hobbs and now I gotta
Hobbs
look
and
it up.
what the hell is the other guy's name?
Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That. I don't know. I could tell you. I can be honest with you. I've never watched any of the Hobbs and Shaws.
Yeah, no,
Is
there's
that
only the
yours?
one Hobbs and Shaw, and you should check that out.
Is that your comic book?
That
Is
yeah,
that your LCS?
yeah, that's our thing.
Oh.
So the new episode of New Comic Book Day, which is only like a sample New Comic Book Day, is
Oh, this brings back so many flashbacks.
oh, everyone's like Shaw and Hobbs and Shaw.
That brings so many flashbacks.
Oh my God, when did Sam? Okay, so all right. So Sam's clip must be of Sam at home because the weather was worse by him, so he couldn't
Yeah.
make it out. And then I set up my ring light in the store, and I was like, everyone, just like we're gonna shoot in the corner. Let's do this. So that of course is Phil, and those are his just a few of his picks for the week, including
Yes.
Rise
The
of X.
Rise. What else you got? Yep.
Yep.
I should have 40 and 41 in my pull box because 40 was damaged in my LCS, so we had to wait to get some more. Ultimate Spider-Man 1, yep. Action Comics.
Action Comics, yes.
That. I never heard of that one.
No, and he always gravitates to like one, like he didn't even know what Crave was gonna be, and he was just like, "Well, I'm into it." And I was like, "Phil, you gravitate to these hypersexual books. What is happening?" And he's like, "I don't even know." He's like, "I just pick them up, and then it just happens to be that way."
The
This
Madness.
Paul, yep, he's really been enjoying that book. Masterpiece from Dark Horse.
Huh? Oh, Michael Bendis.
Yep. Sometimes he can write when he's not destroying the X-Men. And
And Superman.
oh my God, I didn't even know until the other day that he killed the Kandorians. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And of
I'm
course,
still mad at him about Superman aging up John Kent. But that's just me.
you know what? I was mad, but Tom Taylor told such a good story with him that I have recovered from it.
Yeah.
You know? And of
See?
course, if you heard me talk about it last night, or if you watch it later, me on Gary B's 1011, part of my reveals is 2 John Kent books, right? And I was talking about how I was so mad that Ethan Van Sciver was the one. By the way, that Zorro book is actually like gorgeous artwork.
Okay.
But I was mad that Ethan Van Sciver was the one that dropped the bomb. That's like, oh, they're making Superman by now, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, this news doesn't need to come from you. And then like Tom Taylor wrote a really great story. And then so like the 2 books is John Kent #1, and then the other one is John Kent's coming out issue that were my selection.
That was a gentleman that was really bringing the doom and gloom to DC, saying that they're going to close shop.
Yeah.
They're going. That's it. They're ruined. They're not going to. DC is going out of business at the end of 2020. Then it was the end of 2021, and I just stopped watching him altogether. Yes, I saw that video when he was saying making Superboy buy, and Yeah, it is what it is. But it doesn't matter if you tell a great story. That's all that matters. Oh, I love that cover. That's the design. Is that the design variant
Yep,
or?
I think it's a 1 in 25.
Ooh. I swear this gentleman could play Wolverine, like Old Man Logan.
Who?
This gentleman right here.
Oh,
This,
our LCS owner.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he can't do it. The camera is fooling you.
Oh.
I'm like, he'll be very flattered to hear that. That is for sure. I've never. Sorry,
Who's the publisher for Zorro?
Dynamite, I believe,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not 100% sure because I didn't pick it up, so I can't confirm. At least not without using Google.
Why has that dude got so many action figures in the background?
Yeah, those are slabs in the background.
Oh.
DVH, you're the best hanging out. So good. Oh, it's from
And
Titan.
DVH.
DVH is saying Zorro's from Titan. Thank you, buddy.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. DVH is another great person in the community.
He is absolutely fantastic. And because he's British, it's hard for him to take a compliment.
I'm still giving it to him. He's
I am
a
too.
gentleman and a scholar.
I love him so much. I mean,
Yes.
and by the way, I love all of our external comic book community family. You know,
Yeah.
like Lee and Simon and DVH and Peter
Yes.
and his crew. I mean, I just love them. You know, and like
Yes.
they're all happy to. They're all happy to make the connection with us. Oh, and I didn't even include the Canadians. We got Travis and we got
Chris the comic vet.
Chris the comic vet. I mean, like, yeah, we've got a fantastic international community. And I know, I mean, I've got Andrea from Comics. He's over in Italy, and he knows enough English to watch our stuff. So like,
Nice.
I'm like slowly like dude, like when it's like 8 o'clock for us, it's 2:30. It's like 2 a.m. for him, right?
Yes.
So I'm like, we gotta rope him in.
That's gonna be me when Ultimate Black Panther come out.
Yeah. Oh, I may do it for number 1.
Yeah.
And then of course, depending on how I feel after number 1, if I'm gonna like try, right?
Yeah.
Because it's too hard. This number 1 caught my attention, and it certainly was off to a much better start than ASM. So
Yeah, the gentleman that's writing Ultimate Black Panther, he also is writing Blade. So he's doing a good job on Blade. So nice.
oh, good. Oh, that's right. I haven't been picking up Bleed. I can't do it all.
No. I tell myself all the time, I can't. Dang, okay, I'm gonna have to find this Zorro book. This is the third person. This is the third person that talks about Zorro.
I was like, and the fact that DVH like chimed right in, it's Titan Comics, is like, so clearly across the pond they're even looking at Zorro.
Man. Let us know, DVH, if you read it, and let us know how it is. I'm really, no offense, I'm really thinking about dropping Batman and Robin.
Really? Because that one, like,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess I could see it because you know.
The only reason why I may keep it is because the storyline between Damien and his principal. Yeah, the people from Mexico.
But also, like, listen to what we're saying. It's like, I may keep it for Damien and his principal. Like,
yeah.
like,
I'm just saying. I just don't want to give too much of a spoiler. It was not the last issue, but the issue before last.
Yes. I haven't watched this like with audio yet, so I'm just so sad with like this Sam's interjection. Oh, Sam has comics. He's got comics. Yes, yes.
I gotta find that cover. All because of Colossus.
Yeah.
I know he's in cover A, but cover A of a House of X. But that's look cool.
Oh, Star Wars.
I've never really been actively collecting any Star Wars books.
Yeah, I can't do it either.
Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That is gorgeous.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good to know. Thanks, TBH. Oh, he got the ultimate spec. That, by the way, that's the A cover, and that was the only cover I could not get. Literally, everyone else grabbed the A cover before me.
Oh, wow. That's a good look cover.
Or it went to the reservist.
Yeah.
He grabbed one of the ones I grabbed.
So, have you been to Midtown Comics?
Of course I've been to Midtown Comics.
Okay. I just started buying from them not too long ago.
Okay. Well, guess what? They're also our distributor for comic books on the East Coast. So, like, you can't go anywhere better than them.
That's true. That is a gorgeous cover.
Yeah, that's one of the many Wolverine homage covers. Which, of course, a Wolverine homage cover on a Wolverine cover.
Yes. Usagi Yojimbo? Yep.
Oh, Eric is going to drop Star Wars after this run of High Republic. All right.
It's understandable.
I mean, look, it's all about your loves. Like, I'm never gonna leave Superman behind, right? He will always be my mainstay. But like for some people, like Sam, it's like I'm never leaving Star Wars behind. I'm in it.
I'm really thinking about dropping Fantastic Four.
Oh, we did do an outro.
Nice.
We just couldn't remember what episode we were on at all. 81.5, right? 81.5.
Where did 0.5 come from?
Because this is only 12 minutes, and usually we do a whole half hour, 40 minutes.
Oh.
Right? And we have a skit and everything. And so, like, we didn't do that. We just all recorded a little something. Just that there's a video today. And who knows, if everybody loves the 12-minute video, that could be our new format. It's like, all right, 12-minute video, let's go, roll.
That is a huge comic book store.
It is a great shop. We're very lucky. We are blessed. Anthony, who's there, who's a fake Wolverine, he is a fantastic friend and comic book store owner. So it's lovely. Oh, look, my first nerd chat is up there too. Mine and Toy Games.
Nice.
Oh, Eric is like, do not drop the skits. Do not drop the skits. Trust me, Eric. I don't think anyone actually will intentionally drop the skits. Like, I think we're good. I think we're safe. I love that. Eric's like, you do not drop them. Oh my Lord. All right. It's 10:30. We have hit a 3-hour mark. I have work tomorrow. We're definitely saying goodnight.
Yes, I have work tomorrow as well.
It's only 9 for you. No wonder we're cheating.
Yeah. Most likely I'll probably hop on the Xbox and play a few games.
All right, good. I'm probably gonna box some comics and do that. But thank you so very much for joining me and hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me. I had a great time. 10 out of 10 would do it again.
Yay, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, Eric, we appreciate you.
Yes, thanks, Eric.
I feel like sometimes like we could just have a good. Actually, that's why I like calling these random things. I like calling them nerd chat because I just feel like a good nerd chat is just good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love talking about comic books. I tell people all the time, like, if y'all want to talk comic books, hit me up. Let's just talk comic.
Well, don't worry, because in a couple of weeks you're going to be testing your comic book trivia knowledge real hard.
Oh man, and I'm not going to cheat.
We're looking at you, Esteban.
I want to cover up my chat box so I can't see Beckerman or anybody else giving out the answers. So.
All right. And then and of course, come on a few minutes early just so you know how to like click the buzzer thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it'll be a fun time. Like we have a good time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. All right. And until next time, do I have an exit? Do I have an exit? I don't know if I have an exit. Maybe I have an exit? Let's see.
Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845.